homeless. I am now homeless. Cherry.
Like, oh, he walks up to this little schoolgirl and asks her if he can film her upskirt or something, and it's satire.
Whoa, what? Did he go up to a real life 8-year-old girl and ask to film up her skirt, even if he's putting on a funny voice while he does it? I think that's weird. Or was there a real girl involved? That's
Dude,
what I
it's
wanna know.
funny.
It was just a prank.
Yeah, I assume he didn't hire the girl, but...
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's not satire.
well,
That's like legit
It's very
sexual
weird,
harassment.
dude.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, that's the joke.
That's the joke.
Stop! Don't say
You
that!
don't know how satire works, yes?
We do. Yeah, that's not how satire works.
Here's the real litmus test. When I type in MrBeast, what's the... Oh, not good. What a day.
What a day.
What a day.
What a day.
They all start the same, but they end differently. Have you noticed that fact? Different things happen on these different days.
Thank you.
It's wild, huh?
Thank you for moving your microphone, because it was incredibly set, like, so wrong, and I was about to lose it, but then you
I don't
moved
want to
it.
hear
I didn't
about
even
the
say
microphone
anything.
shit anymore. Stop. Just be...
Oh, yeah, true.
Mind your own business.
Let's talk about some real shit.
Yeah, let's talk about some real shit. I think to start, there was something that you showed a little bit of interest in. So go ahead and pull that off of autopilot mode. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's go to the wide here. Yep. All right.
I don't ever need you to give me direction.
Okay, well, I just did. And okay, so we have... How about for the uninitiated, why don't you let the audience know this is about someone called Xanderhal. Who is that? Steve? Who's Xanderhal? I don't know who that is.
So in a solar system, you have stars, okay? Stars are typically the center of your solar system. Some are binary systems, but for the Destiny universe, it's a singular one, all right? Then you have planets, okay, that orbit the star. In my case, I had an orbiter called Vosh, and then there was an orbiter of Vosh, a moon, okay? An orbiter of an orbiter called Xanderhal. Xanderhal exists in the Vosh planetary system now, as Vosh has spun off and become his own star. And, there's a lot of trouble sometimes because Xanderhal is a...
So he's an orbiter of Vosh.
Yeah, he's young, or he was young, and he's kind of...
How old is he now?
They're all probably like 27 now.
Okay.
But he's like kind of dumb-ish. He had a huge ordeal come up before where apparently his ex-girlfriend was supposedly taking advantage of him while she was making crack or smoking crack in an apartment.
Crack?
One or the other.
How do you make crack?
Seriously?
I'm also interested, what do you call something that orbits a... What's Pluto now?
It's either an exoplanet or it's like a nothing. I don't know what they call it.
Orbits a moon.
A submoon.
A submoon. Or a moon. I know that guy. Yeah.
Do moons in our solar system have moons? It would be Jupiter that would have it.
Probably. I think it does.
Google largest moon of Jupiter.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. Largest moon of Jupiter. Oh, I missed. Largest moon of Jupiter. Moon Ganymede.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
look up moons of Ganymede.
Damn it.
Yikes.
All right.
Well,
All right, we'll continue. Sorry to interrupt. They
was it.
fucking love it when I interrupt, by the way. All the comments I get on YouTube are like, I love the show, but I wish that Dan would derail and stop the conversation more often, because that's my favorite part, when they're about to get to something interesting and he stops and asks about some stupid bullshit. They all the same. It's just everyone loves it. That's the only reason I keep doing it now.
okay. Well,
Anyways.
I'm glad. As long as you enjoy it.
Okay.
Okay.
Xanderhal, orbiter of Vosh, young guy, mid-20s,
Maybe. I don't know anymore.
was making crack or smoking crack,
His girlfriend was, I think.
potentially.
And stealing money from him, maybe?
Allegedly. Anyways, continue.
I don't know if it was allegedly. I think they were like...
Well, I'm saying allegedly.
I know, but I think like the police came in and charged people with crimes, and I think so. I don't know if it's allegedly anymore. I think they're like convicted crack cocaine smokers, but I don't remember. Somebody in chat will know. I'm sure August put it in the file for you to know about.
Did he?
I just
Wait, is that the end of your knowledge of Xanderhal?
I don't remember.
Okay, that's
Wait,
fair.
we have a clip coming through that nobody's gonna be able to hear if I play this.
Why don't you send it to AE Studios?
Okay, never mind. I don't know why I even play this.
Why
I don't know.
even?
You know what?
Yes.
We should have an astronomy background.
On this one? instead? I don't know if there's 2 hours of space. I don't even know what that would look like.
Space is literally infinite. How can you not have 2 hours of it?
Yeah, but what would it look like? It would just be black.
No, there would be planets and stars and stuff.
Yeah, and they wouldn't move. They don't move fast. It's all about perspective.
The camera would move. Never mind, forget it. We'll just be in Tokyo.
Stupid. Let's look at this.
Wow, yeah, it's snowy, it's Tokyo, it's cringe.
It looks a lot cooler to us because we have HDR.
It does, actually, my eyes don't.
Register HDR? You don't have high definition range?
No.
Really? So you can only see, so when it's daytime outside, like everything's washed out to you. Got it.
It's not washed out. It's just standard
Can you
definition.
stay on topic?
Do you think an ordinary monitor looks washed out? Do you think that's what people normally perceive it as?
I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Okay. All right. Xanderhal says he can't clear his name and he has to nuke his online presence. We're going to click this link. You ready? Click. Okay, here we go. Xanderhal has been abusive to Cherry. Is that our Cherry?
That is our Cherry, our precious Cherry.
Why is it spelled like this?
Because Cherry spells her name in the most convoluted manner possible, so people probably just spell it like the fruit.
Okay. Xanderhal is being abusive to Cherry. You sure this is our Cherry?
Yes.
Okay, 100%.
How many other cherries are there?
I don't know.
It's our Cherry.
Okay, if you say so.
Wait.
It's not our Cherry, is it? I didn't think so.
Okay, it's not our Cherry.
I don't think you could fuck it up that much.
My bad.
Okay, so another Cherry.
Apparently there's at least one other Cherry.
Okay, so it's not. So there's 2 cherries in the world out there. Good to know.
Indeed.
Boy, the viewers at home or the new viewers who hate you because of Trump and are here, they're like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? All right, so I'm assuming.
It's his former editor called Cherry.
Okay. So says some random person in chat that we will assume is fact. Okay. Xanderhal being abusive to Cherry because they did not want him to put her in danger. Danger! By dropping the Keffel stuff and knowing his actions towards her would warrant her telling people to the point of paranoia. Lamau. Mango? The fuck is Mango? Was about to send him memes. He didn't know shit about this.
Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Let me just read
If you're
this.
looking for
What?
clarification, you're about to be
I'm
sad.
just this. The writing could be dramatically improved.
I think so.
Xanderhal being abusive to Cherry because they didn't want him to put her in danger by dropping the Keffel stuff, and knowing his actions towards her would warrant her telling people to the point of paranoia. Lameo. It is way too many pronouns.
What's
Also,
going on here?
Why do they use an ambiguous pronoun first? Xanderhal being abusive to Cherry because who's they? Xanderhal or Cherry? Didn't want him.
Can you
Cherry.
dumb it down for me? I'm very stupid.
Okay, Xanderhal being abusive to Cherry because they didn't want her to put her in danger by being the Keffels.
Me and chat, we're both
I think
stupid.
that maybe Cherry didn't want Xanderhal to drop some Keffel stuff because it would put Cherry in danger.
Okay.
Okay.
So Xanderhal was being mean to Cherry
Yes.
because she asked not to have that happen. Is that accurate?
Oh my God. Yes, I'm sorry. Wait, people are saying Cherry's not binary, but then why does he put her there? But maybe the second her might be referring to Keffels. But what is the first her then? Because they didn't want to put her in danger by dropping the Keffel stuff. Or is the her there referring to Keffels? I actually don't know what it's about.
This is very complicated. Okay. All right, to the screenshots. Dude. All right, you want...
Wait, that's not Mango, is it?
I don't even know.
There's a very famous Smash player called Mango.
No idea. Could be. Maybe not. How do we find that out? Where are you going?
Turning this fucking AC off.
Oh.
We have to find a way to remember to do this.
Okay. Alrighty. So, I have no idea who the fuck Mango is.
Oh, Mango has a 0, not an O.
Okay. Would you like to be Mango or Xanderhal in this conversation?
I'll be Xanderhal.
Okay. Dude.
I assume Cherry is shit talking me to everyone. I'm sure they are saying a lot of bad shit about me wanting to release that info, but I'm not going to, and they have put me in a position where I pretty much have to nuke all my online presence because I can't clear my name.
Sorry, I had to skip an ad on our fucking picture frame. I had to skip a
Apparently if you want ad-free picture frame,
Oh
you have
my
to
God.
buy a Samsung subscription.
This is most retarded shit.
Good one, Samsung.
Thanks. And we have to have a Samsung account, and the whole it's pretty. I will say it's pretty cool. All the guts for the TV, they're like in a block on the
Yeah,
floor.
Dan has never seen a device where the logic isn't contained, like literally on the device itself, apparently. Did you know that when people call it a computer, they're not actually talking about the monitor? That's separate from the actual like thing that has like the...
Stop, you're fucking with me. Okay. If you're just going to lie.
Also, hold on.
What?
Can we have walking through in a summer? Because this doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay. Yeah, because it's so easy typing on a fucking remote that has one button. All right.
I'm just saying,
Hey,
like,
what about this?
we have snow behind us. We're in fucking Miami. It doesn't make any sense.
In New York City. Ooh, it's not HDR. Can't do that. Wait, maybe. Experience the unbelievable earth. Nature. No.
If it's summery. What about Miami Beach? There should be like walking through Miami Beach. That's literally us.
Maybe this is HDR. Let's see.
Yes. Oh my God.
It's good enough. Shop. Do you want to shop? There's a thing in the bottom right-hand corner that says we can shop New York. Anyways, good enough.
Can you get rid of the shop thing?
Nope.
Can they see it? Hold
No,
on.
now it's gone.
It's gone.
That was just a temporary shop button.
Okay, cute.
Play cat videos. Is there a 1 hour Palace cat?
There absolutely would be.
I think that's worth. Hold on. Okay. We're not watching. I already know what you're thinking.
We could have Game of Thrones scenes. We could have the unanswered questions of Game of Thrones playing in the background.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. We're going to be right to important stuff. I feel like if I search for 1 hour Palace cat, people, that's like... Wait,
Put the documentary in the back. Yeah, documentary.
50 minutes of Palace cat. God damn. That's what I want to see. Boom. Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. Outstanding. You guys aren't going to be able to see this kitty cat. Oh, look how cute he is. Okay. Sorry. That is... Okay. You know what? He's so grumpy.
There he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Back to the matter at hand.
Yeah, that was correct. You got it.
But it was from a rapper that says that.
I think a non-rapper said it before the rapper did.
Really?
Yeah, the matter at hand.
Back to something. I'm never going to be able to remember what the fuck it's from. It's from some rap song. God damn it. Okay. Anyways. All right. Second, the logs have dropped. Click. Second click.
Uh-oh.
Third click. This is from our good friend of the stream, Irrational Chad. This is the editor for Chud Logic. I don't know if you're a good guy. Anyways, he says, get a normal salary job at this point, bro. Would you like to be Cherry or Xanderhal in this one?
I'll be Xanderhal again.
Okay. You probably won't even pay me this month.
Why do you think I won't pay you? Tell me why you think I can't and how it makes me bad.
You didn't last month.
Why? Say it. Why couldn't I pay you? And how does that reason make me an asshole? I'm going to get evicted at the end of this month at this rate, Cherry. We have not made enough money. I cannot change that.
Is there more? Okay. Nope. Third one. Xanderhal can't pay.
Oh, it's going to be the exact same thing, isn't it?
His editor. It looks exactly.
Nope, it's not. It's a different tweet.
It's a different tweet.
It's a
Click.
different tweet. Oh, shit. Wait, go back. How do they have different codes and they go to the same tweet? No, go...
Was he just retweeting it? This is the original, and this is Chud retweeting.
Good one. Nice.
Yeah, nice, August.
Good one, August.
Real nice. All right, next, Xanderhal has responded.
Dan clicked the wrong one. He skipped
No
the
shot.
second.
I may have clicked the wrong link.
Okay.
That is possible. Hypothetically, there is a chance, maybe.
They probably just edited the doc.
I think that someone was fucking. There is people that have edit access to this. So, all right, let's go ahead. LOL, the logs dropped. All right, go ahead. You're Xanderhal.
Okay, so I think I am still no money and still does not show as pending in my bank account. Okay, the number was wrong confirmed. The 4K went to some rando. It has to be stopped. Cherry, ASAP, emergency, homeless. I'm now homeless. Cherry, why? And we answer now. Please, I'm going to be homeless. Cherry. I have never been paid by PV before, according to all my bank info. Not even ever before. Cherry answered now. I will be homeless starting tomorrow. Cherry. Okay, we are buying my ticket back to California now. Thank you for completely ghosting me tonight. I'll never forget it. Never. The only way to save me is for PV to pay me everything they owe me. I have never received a single payment, not one. I am. Cherry, answer now. Cherry, you have killed me. Why? Please, just answer. Please, answer now. I have messaged Brianna myself. When you are back online, we need to have a conversation about your future employment. If I am saved, it will be no thanks to you. I have messaged, it will be no thanks to you. If I am it's your fault for not making sure they paid me. You swapped the numbers and they weren't able to pay me because of that. Now the 4K is on its way to some guy. Now I am waiting. Okay, wait, hold on.
This is a lot.
Has he...
Also...
These are from 2023, I think November?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Hold on, I'm just gonna...
Why?
It's gonna make it a little bit more...
No, nobody wants music in the background of a podcast. What a horrible idea. Jesus fucking
I'm sorry
Christ.
for trying to innovate
My God.
A little bit of innovation. My bad. I'm so sorry.
Thank you for being sorry. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Wait. So,
what?
Scroll up. Okay, so how many paychecks has he supposedly missed and not noticed? And why is this other person managing his PayPal account and his payment info? Is this his editor or is it his manager? And if it's his manager, why does he have a manager? What does he do with his time all day? What the
I don't know. There's a lot of people that don't have very much money that somehow have a manager. It's like, bro, chill. I think you can handle...
At this point, his editor did all of his finances for him because he's incompetent. This is a recurring theme, remember? Destiny, these are good questions. He hired Cherry to manage his financials. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
All right.
Top left. I want you to know that if I have to fly to California tomorrow, I cannot bring my PC. I will not be able to afford your pay. Your job will not exist anymore tomorrow because you wouldn't message me back. This is still salvageable, but time is now slipping away. And if you're asleep and see this in the morning, it's already too late. I am now also in hot water with Brianna because I look bad for having you handle this shit while I was busy. You were the one who got me to join PV. I told you I would be too busy to handle this stuff, and you said you would. What the is he too busy with? What is he doing?
I don't know.
I have now paid another $250 so my mom could reschedule her flight and extend her rental car for next week. My lease still ends in 25 hours, but I won't be stranded here without her when I get kicked out. I could have locked in this house hours ago. If you were f***ing awake to send me the W-9 and pay agreement for PV to verify my income, you I would have never had the place and I would have had the place and been moved in by now, you motherfucker. You are the only person holding the whole process back now, you If I end up being made homeless because the place gets napped up by tomorrow and I'm still living with my abusive mom again, and my fans ask why I am back where I started, I will make sure they know it's because of you.
Oh,
and then she called him 27 minutes later.
Started a call that lasted a minute.
That might mean that she tried to call and he didn't pick up, maybe. So we'll see the next one if there's a call there.
Okay.
I hate all of them, Cherry. I want all of them to die. I would kill Keffels in a heartbeat.
You misspoke.
I wouldn't even her. I'd beat her to death with the gun. You're not in a good mental state. That was your line. I will kill
give me a
her.
chance. Stop.
What's her address? I want it. I want to know where she's at.
She's in Ireland. It's not public. Please stop. You're spiraling.
Cherry's not Irish.
Well,
okay.
She is in my mind.
Someone has to die for this. I will never be happy until someone has died for this. Ideally, Keffels.
Her career is going to die. Oh, next one. We're just changing accents.
And Velvet and her orbiters. I have to kill her. Really kill her. Stop her heart.
Zan, fucking stop. Calm down. Stop, please.
Okay.
That's it for that one. And someone tipster had to say, in all my time on the internet, I have seen some unhinged DM leaks, but these Xanderhal leaks are on a whole other level. For real, dog. Seek help. You clearly need it. And then more. This is Keffels. My position on Xanderhal saying that he wants to kill me is that...
What is happening?
It's an
Get
ad.
us off my screen! What are you doing?
It's an ad for thongs. This would never have happened if you let me leave it on... I don't know why Palace Cat is advertising thongs. It doesn't make sense. Why? We just need... There we go. Here we go. How long is this one? Kitty Cat Island. I may not...
Turn off the subtitles. Jesus Christ.
It's not... It's built in, I think. Captions...
Oh, fuck me.
There we go. Okay. Cat Island. Aww. 5 people and 100 cats. That's where I'm going to retire. Wait, that doesn't look like Cat Island. Anyways, sorry. Okay, my position on Xanderhal is saying that he wants to kill me as nothing online matters. We all need to log off. Please go outside, get a hobby, go have sex, literally do anything except be mad online. I do agree with that. It's easier to be happy than angry. You know, when you're angry at people, it's just so much stress.
It's also easier to just chill and log off and get offline when you've scammed $100,000 from the world for cocaine.
You can choose to live a life that is not miserable. Oh, we got a Diorio message coming in here with a meme real quick. Somebody needs to unalive for this. Where is she? I'm going to be homeless. Oh, look, I guess that's Xanderhal there. Is that him?
Sure.
Okay.
It is indeed him.
Cherry, I'm going to be homeless. That's what he's saying.
Like 10 people are losing their mind in chat because they're saying the TV is too distracting. Do you think they're just retarded, or is it like actually too distracting for the scene?
Well, it's too distracting for us.
It's not for me. Wait, why did it stop? Oh.
I mean, there is some very cute cats that come on and do stuff there. Don't worry about them. It's fine.
They're retarded. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Yes.
So let's figure out what's going on here. So Xanderhal desperately needed to be paid for something that he didn't get paid for.
From Progressive
Victory. And as he realizes he's not getting paid, does he realize he's never been paid by them?
That part I don't understand. How long did he work there?
Scroll up. Or I don't know how long he did work for them, but I'm just saying, wait, no, go to
This
like
is November of
go to like the 4th TM or whatever.
This one?
Wherever he references the not getting paid. Wait. Go back one, maybe?
Those two. I got fast fingers. That's why the ladies love me.
I have never received a single payment, not one. Is he saying that PV fucked up here and didn't pay him? Or is he saying that...
Yeah, but also, why is that? It must be... Okay, I think I'm putting together what's going on here. He's never gotten a payment from Progressive Victory, and he's so retarded that he hasn't checked his own finances, and he's allowed this cherry person to be in charge of everything the whole time.
What I'm asking is, like, does he know, like, his PV said, like, we can't pay you right now, we'll pay you in the future? Now he's mad because he's never gotten paid by them? Or have they been paying a different account and he doesn't realize it? He just noticed?
I think it has to be that one, because he mentions that it's a wrong account and that his money is going someplace
Okay, but if
else.
he's so broke that he's, like, days away from being homeless, how is he not noticing that he's not getting paid by a whole ass company? Like, how is he budgeting his money every month, or how does he even know how much money he has or doesn't have ever?
These are streamers we're talking about here. They're pretty fucking stupid.
Has Xanderhal made a video on this, covering this?
It's not in the doc. Well, wait, it might be in the doc. Click. Xanderhal. Oh, no. Xanderhal responds. Timestamped. Here we go. Here.
Not in a good place financially. Sherry's like, no, it's fine.
This is.
Oh, yeah, no, talk over it. Talk while he's talking, Dan. Push the back button. Go back 5 seconds. Okay. Also, is the volume on this max?
Yes.
And on the TV?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's a quiet video, guys. Get f***ed. Go.
Say please.
Or don't. We could sit here. I don't give a
I won't. You think I'm okay changing the subject completely? Never here. I could give a fuck about Xanderhal. I want you to know that. You know what? Fuck him.
Fuck him. Fuck this. No. Let's just. What do you want to talk about? What's your favorite kind of cat?
Cat that I can get or cat that I can't get?
Cat that you could fuck.
I would never.
Why? Never?
No, never.
Even a big bushy Mancoon with a big,
what is
with a
wrong
huge,
with you?
voluptuous.
No, you're fucking. There's something wrong with you.
What do you mean? People are furries. It's a natural thing.
Okay, maybe you. Not. No.
I didn't say I was. I'm not a furry. Furries like to fuck humans in cat animal outfits.
Okay.
I just like to fuck cats.
Say my favorite cat that I wish I could have, but I can't, would be a domesticated leopard. I think that's probably because a domesticated leopard
is fuckable. They're huge.
No. Okay. I don't know why your mind keeps going to fucking the cats. That's not the right direction. A leopard.
Who's the one that made up dog warts again?
Mr. Girl.
No.
Yep. Anyways, as I was saying.
He made one. It would be called puppy warts.
Oh, God. Okay. A leopard is good because specifically they're badass. Okay. They're just the right size to let that, like, you could maybe kill it, maybe. If it was like a female. It's a male, you're probably dead. But you want it domesticated, and it's like the size of a big dog, but it's a cat, and it's like sick. These are the coolest cats. Now, I think it's possible that you can get a Pallas cat. That would be the cat I think I'd like to have. Just because they're not big.
Because of all the thong commercials they come with?
No. Remember, you thought they were huge, but a Pallas cat actually weighs less than a house cat. We didn't know that. We thought that they were like 20 or 30 pounds. They're like 8 pounds.
Wow.
They look so big in the videos, but they're not. They're small.
I don't have strong opinions about any cats.
Really? No specific breed that you'd be interested in?
I like Maine Coons because it's the only breed I know. And I've liked cats that are like that. What kind of cat is Honey?
Not a Maine Coon.
Oh, well, whatever kind of cat he is, he's cool too.
That cat is like just a fucking domestic short hair or long hair. There's no breed there. That cat is a run-of-the-mill fucking...
There's no breed? What is it, an alien?
It's just a typical incest dumpster cat. That's what all of them are. That's what they're just called, like domestic short hair, domestic long hair. That's it. It's not something cool.
He's
like,
at least 50% Maine Coon.
He's got 50% dumpster.
He's got that Maine Coon warrior spirit in him.
Okay, maybe. I don't know what to tell you. All right.
Oh, are we going to go back to...
No, I'm fine. I will stay here the whole fucking show. You think I can't talk about cats for 3 hours? Do you know who you're talking to? I love cats. They're the best. You know what? I don't like dog people either.
Why?
Wrong vibes. They need someone that's like, oh, I love you forever. You're so good. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. Don't do it.
I just have to cough.
Don't fucking do it.
Sneeze.
Don't do it. No, stop.
Roll the Dan clip where he talks about dog people being too needy for attention and how cats have got the love and everything. Okay, everybody roll the clip. Right? Okay, clip. I think it's 174.
This whole behavior is retarded.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
All right, let's get in. You know what, Xanderhal, sucks to be you, bro. Try not working for the right arm of the Biden campaign, shill. Where's your neutrality working for them, huh? Progressive victory. That's a Soros-funded, what do you call it? Something.
No,
Man,
keep going.
I don't know. Do you care about this guy anymore? You want to keep going or no?
I do. I want to hear it. And apparently the volume is off. Play it loud. The monitor is like connected to these two audio channels. I don't know why. Don't worry about it. It's good now.
We're all set now?
Yeah,
no
we're
problems?
perfectly set. Yeah, go.
Okay, good. All right, so I should
go
probably
back
rewind.
10 seconds because you talked over him. That's why they couldn't hear him.
Okay.
Like that idea, but maybe
No, I can't.
you can ask me some other time when things are a little better, but I'm in the midst of a strike and I'm...
I hate you so much. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. This was supposed to be our day, Steven, where everything worked perfectly.
It is. It's all part of the show, Dan. Shut up. It's this and this. It's just like that. Absolute cinema. Play it. Go back 10 seconds and play again. Boom. Now everybody can hear everything. Go.
I was with Blondie and she was pilfering money from my accounts. So I really didn't have money to pay an editor. So I was like, I don't like that idea, but maybe
wait, pause real quick.
you can ask me some
This
other
isn't
time
like
when things...
10 months old, is it? This isn't like his old drama, is it? Is this recent? Oh, 2 days. Okay. All right. Maximize again. Also, 2X this guy. He talks so fucking slow.
Things are a
Holy
little
shit.
better, but I'm in the midst of a strike and I'm not in a good place financially. Cherry's like, no, it's fine. You can pay me when you're able to. I was like, okay. And so that's what we did. We started for like the first 3 months or so. Cherry edited pretty minor, like not a ton of stuff. You can go back and look at how frequent the uploads were back then. And you can see, okay, so that's how much like Cherry was doing. And then as soon as things started to steady out and the strike went away and income kind of recovered from the suppression YouTube puts on your channel, I just immediately started paying Cherry and it started at $1,500 a month. Mind you, there were no bills or anything for them to pay. And on top of that, I didn't just pay for like just salary to Cherry. I also paid for things when it was like an emergency, kind of out of pocket. Most notably, the thing that comes to mind right away is there was a problem with Cherry's tooth, probably I think a molar that was bothering them pretty frequently. I don't know if you guys have ever had like jaw or tooth pain, like an infection or something. It's apparently awful, very bad. Like it's apparently miserable. And so I think I paid for all of the procedure, if I'm not mistaken. And I would love to bring up logs of this, but after just randomly messaging me on my like out of nowhere, mind you, me and Cherry have been friendly for months and months. Out of nowhere, when Demon Mama starts her birthday stream on me, Cherry sends me an angry message, says I'm blocking you before you can block me, as if I was gonna block Cherry, and then sends Balf, my friend, a message saying I understand if you hate me after this, like very cryptically, like I understand if you hate me after this, but I have nothing against you, and then follows it up with never mind, you're cucked. I saw you lie about Demon Mama by saying she threw Xan under the bus during the Keffels drama, and so I think that's what led to these claims. Mind you, there's definitely a couple months from when Cherry first started working for me that I insisted I owe Cherry for, and Cherry's always been like, no, it's okay, get to it when you want, I'm like, listen, I'm paid back.
1.5 this.
But that was literally agreed to. Like there's
somebody
nothing
says, according to
I'll still
Cherry,
pay Cherry
you did
back. If you
not
want to like
pay her.
unblock me and be like, hey, can you like send me $200 for?
Pause.
According to Cherry, he did not pay her for dental work, but rather some other bills.
According to who?
Somebody in chat.
So basically fucking useless then.
Well, no, because they probably follow this drama a lot closer than me.
It's literally... we need to come up with our own, there's like Occam's razor, Hanlon's razor. We need Destiny's razor, where if someone says something in chat, it's like 30% chance it's true, 30% chance it's bullshit, 30% they think it's true, but they're a fucking retard.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Keep going, or...
I don't know. This is boring.
This is very boring. This is from a very boring person talking about a very boring subject.
Are there any more DMs or anything, or are we done? Is there anything involving Demon Mama? Why was Demon Mama implicated in this?
I don't know. Well, I mean, still scrolling. Nope.
Okay, go through the doc.
All right, now to the real meat and potatoes of today's show. And that is, we got the big man himself. He decided that we're all playing. By the way, what is he thinking? This is probably the worst thing you could post. Like, I understand the idea, I'm playing chess, you're playing checkers.
Do you know what this reminds me of? There's one correct answer. Do you know it? There's one correct answer. And when I say it, you're going to be so mad. Don't look at the monitor.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm just saying, there's one. This is exactly maps onto something else so well.
Give me a hint.
Actor.
Guy from...
Yep, you got it.
Fucking,
you got it. You got it. Keep thinking. No, you got it. It's
House
there.
of Cards guy.
Correct, yeah. What was his name?
Why can't I remember his fucking
Well, what
name?
other movies was he in? Seven. Remember?
Yeah, he was the bad guy in Seven. He's
He
the
was?
bad guy in... or not the bad guy. He's Kaiser Sose. Why can't I remember this fucking
Okay, think about it a little bit. What does he look like, his face? He looks like a kind of guy. He looks like a...
It's like when you want to remember their name, you can't remember their name.
Okay, well...
Kevin Spacey.
There you go.
Yeah.
Boom. You cheated, though.
I didn't! Swear to mama.
Why are the subtitles back on?
I don't know. Did you see me like sneakily turn them back on? Because
Don't
this
worry about
fucking
it.
TV is retarded.
Wait, Turkey Tom is in chat. He can help with this trauma.
Oh. Well, call on in, Thomas. Or actually, I guess we'll call Thomas then. Video call.
Wait.
What?
What? Why are you just calling him?
Because he's in chat.
I don't even know if he's in chat. A chatter said that. You just talked about the 30% razor rule.
So? The DGG razor? That technically gives us like a soft 50. See? There we go. A soft 50% that things were going to come out okay. How's it going?
Hello, Dan.
Hello, Thomas.
Oh my God.
That is what they call you, right?
That's what I've been, the retard razor. God, it is such a perfect, not for you, for chat. We need a better name for that. That's it was good. So, what an anonymous source has told, that sounds even more good, but an anonymous source has told us that you may have some information on this subject. How do you feel about that?
I feel that you might be extremely retarded and bad at your job. I don't know how you're compiling these documents, but you don't do it very well. There's like 100 more links you could easily put in.
I do.
Why? Don't ever link any of our research to him. He should have his own team doing that, okay?
Oh, you think he's stealing August's work?
Do you think when me and CoffeeZilla collab, do you think I have to send CoffeeZilla show notes?
Oh my God. Are you doing that to us, Tom? Are you taking our docs and then making your own news out of it?
I would never take a document as shitty as the one that you made, Dan.
Well, I didn't make it, so you know. You're calling his editor shitty. To think that I would do work like that, you don't know me at all. Because I wouldn't do any work, period. I thought you already knew that about me. That's all August, but I'll let him know that you think the quality of his work is subpar. So what is being missed? What's the context that we're missing here on, I guess the Xanderhal situation is the one that we're going on here right now.
From what I understand, this has some involvement with progressive victory somehow. There's like some conspiracies going around with that. Demon Mama, I believe, also is involved in this because she had some private information. That she didn't want Xanderhal to leak, and Xanderhal really wanted to leak it against Keffels to make Keffels look insane. And Xanderhal essentially overplayed his hand, and that's why he ended up looking like a nut job, right? Because he wanted to expose Keffels. This information is private behind the scenes. And then he ends up basically losing his mind over it. Now, the thing with this whole girlfriend thing, a lot of people are shitting on him for this girlfriend thing. I completely disagree with that interpretation. I think that he's actually very brave. I think he's actually quite brave because, it takes a kind of a strong man, unlike yourself, obviously. It takes kind of a strong man to date a girl who does meth. And I think that the fact that he would date a girl who does meth or crack or whatever it was is actually quite base and cool. And I think that that needs to happen all the time. To everyone. Everyone should be doing that. People in chat are saying audio too loud. Is this better, chat?
I'm not in charge of the audio. I'm just in charge of, I guess I'm in charge of the humor around here. And actually, I'm not in charge of a lot. It's kind of the good part. You don't get blamed. Well, I mean, actually, I do get blamed for everything, even though I'm not in charge of it. I'm not in charge of that document that you said that's shit. I'm not in charge of the audio, which people are saying is shit. I'm not in charge of the video, although I did suggest this auto switching thing. Anyways, that said, Thomas, tell me.
The real thing that people care about is DrDisrespect. That's the real thing people care about.
Yeah, we're gonna don't worry. We're gonna get into it. I just want to. So, how confident are you with this whole meth, crack, etc. thing?
About 1% confident, I would say.
Okay, that's good enough for me because that means out of 100 times, there's like one chance that we're correct, and I think that's like a good margin of error to have here.
That's good enough.
So we can get into the doc stuff. So, did you see this coming? His return.
Well, he said he said he would be returning, right? I feel like it.
Yeah, but
expected.
everyone.
And then at some point, not that long ago, he changed his Twitter banner from what it was to a picture of like a DrDisrespect canteen floating in the ocean. So it looked like he was preparing some kind of comeback. And I would say somewhat accurately predicted the kind of comeback he would have, where he would pander to sort of the right wing audience that's become a big fan of him recently. Where if you go to his replies, people are posting Dragon Ball memes where they say, I heard you a pedophile. I heard you like little boys and girls, with also some ninjas in there. And Doc responds saying things like, little brainwashed woke boy, putting out Dragon Ball Z GFX with Kendrick Lamar lines. Got me big time. So he's essentially, he's calling people woke boys. I think another one he was saying something to the effect of, you she, her in your bio, you're cringe, you're nothing. Like this person, Wash Your Crack, said, is this you playing with a minor? And Doc said, good one, she, her. The internet will never fix your real threat, depression. So he's essentially, like I said, he's kind of playing into, what some of his audience wants. And I mean, is he getting, ratioed, so to speak? Are people getting more likes than him? Yes, his original tweet got 73,000 likes. Someone saying, is this you playing with a minor? Got 76,000. A lot of people were talking about it, obviously. But he's still getting 40,000 likes. That's a lot of likes. That's 40,000 people who saw that tweet and support DrDisrespect and agree with him and are probably fine with him coming back. So I think my prediction from last episode was accurate, that he would be able to pander to a new kind of audience and he would probably be okay. And I assume he's going to start streaming soon, because why tweet if you're not? And considering the fact that he got blown the fuck out on his original response to these allegations and he's continuing to power through, I think he'll start streaming somewhere, whether it's YouTube or Kick. I know he's demonetizing YouTube, but I think he can still stream there. He'll be back in no time, and you'll be seeing a lot of Doc content out there. I'm personally really excited for it, whatever it may be. Now, another thing I want to bring to your attention here, and you can bring this up. I don't know what do you know about Shungite, Dan? What do you know about Shungite?
Oh, you mean the crystals?
Yeah, the crystals. Are you aware of the fact that Doc is a big fan of Shungite?
I was here when this meme was powering up pretty strongly back when Doc was mattering a bit more than he is now.
Really?
Yeah, before the troubles, as we call them. Yeah.
Well, I think that maybe he needed more Shungite that could have prevented things in his casa, as he says. But just pull up this clip here for the audience. I think this is a great clip. Everybody's going to enjoy this, whether you've seen it or not. It's a classic. We got to run it back. Okay, bring back the Shungite allegations.
I don't know if we want to. Well, it's on your thing, so you're in trouble if this happens. Okay, I was going to say I don't know if I want to play Doc clips.
Anyways,
why not?
Because he seems like the type of vindictive retard that would try to DMCA shit.
Oh my god, play him, it's fine.
Anyways, I bought a whole bunch of Shungite rocks. Do you know what Shungite is? Anybody know what Shungite is? No, not Suge Knight. I think he's locked up in prison. Talking Shungite. Anyways, it's a 2 billion year old like rock stone that protects against frequencies and unwanted frequencies that may be traveling in the air. That's my story. I bought a whole bunch of stuff. Put them around the La Casa. Little pyramids. Stuff like
Pyramids.
that.
Dude, he was preparing for the Trump arc from the beginning. We just didn't see it. He was shilling the crystals. He's probably shilling some weird like gorilla mind supplements, like all this shit. We didn't put the pieces together. That's it. My God.
Gorilla Mind is based. Gorilla Mode is the best pre-workout you can buy. Personally, I can attest to it. But that is funny. And he was also a big fan of David Icke, who is a conspiracy theorist who believes in the reptilians, meaning a truth sayer. He's said a lot about the reptilians. He was referencing him often in the lead up to the end for him.
When they say the reptilians,
shungite does not prevent the negative frequencies associated with underage girls. So it's unfortunate that it went that way. But
Tom,
the best of us.
that's a very cruel thing that you did to the doc right there, saying that. That's a funny one.
My bad. Didn't mean to disrespect a PhD.
The question for you, Thomas: do you think that Timmy and Nikki are going to come out and play with Doc?
Who the fuck are Kimmy and Nikki?
Timmy and Nikki. Tim the Tatman and Nick Merckx.
Oh, Timmy. No, I don't think they will.
You don't think they
might
will?
talk to they might. So Tim the Tatman, I think he's much more sort of safe, his brand. Nick Merckx, I think Nick Merckx might be willing to talk to him privately and message him about it and be like, if he didn't think it was a big deal, maybe he would be like, it's not a big deal to him privately. But I don't think Nick Merckx would ever publicly endorse anything like that.
Well, here's the real question: are these guys getting into a Warzone lobby together? That's the real. That's all it comes down to. These guys are these guys dropping in to Verdansk?
I don't know. You can not like Nick Merckx, you can not like Tim the Tatman, but I think it's unlikely that they would hedge their bets on anything DrDisrespect related at this point. It just looks really bad publicly, especially considering the fact that Doc is banned on Twitch for this shit, right? You can't.
If Doc follows the Destiny advice, I think he could do it.
No.
And that means
what is the Destiny advice?
If he were to just like literally stream for 3 to 6 months and nothing bad happens and he's getting like 20,000 plus concurrent viewers, I bet somebody would play with him again. Well, like here's this, like there would be people that would play with him, right?
Yes, but I don't think it would be the super high profile.
No, yeah. So that's the question. But then, like, let's say then that the Doc is starting to look for duo friends, okay? And then now you've got your top tier streamers. Your second tiers would probably do it, right? If you were Nick Merckx, if you were Tim the Tatman, and now you saw these other streamers collabing with DrDisrespect and started to pull huge numbers because of him, do you think that would influence the top guys to change?
Maybe. I think the one thing that would influence them a little more maybe is if the narrative became more popular that, something I've seen floating around in relation to the Kris Tyson stuff, which is that we don't have the Doc DMs. The public doesn't technically know exactly what happened to them. So maybe it could be excused from that perspective. It could be like, okay, well, we don't really know what happened to them. We saw the Kris Tyson stuff. Everybody criticized Kris. All Doc admitted to was, having kind of a weird conversation. Said nothing illegal happened. Never planned to meet up with her. Never even sexted her, right? So maybe that would be the sort of cope, if you want to say it that way.
I think...
but... yeah.
Doc should just go balls to the wall, and he should just assume that they're not there. And then if somebody leaks them, then he just quits.
Yeah, no, I think that it was so stupid, the initial response. He should have never done that. Never done that. But he was full on, these logs are about to drop any minute. I have to get ahead of this.
But there's literally, the thing is, there's no point in doing that.
No, I know. That's retarded.
Because, let's say you get ahead of it. You get ahead of what?
Yeah,
having a pedophile conversation? Wow, you're so good now, bro. You're totally safe.
It was the dumbest thing he could have ever done to try
I think
and
I
get
agree with
ahead
you,
of it.
Dan, because if he was certain that the logs weren't going to drop, what you would think he would do would be like, I never did anything wrong and all these people are lying. If he never thought...
No, you would say nothing.
Right?
Yeah, no. He should have been... It should have been couched in very careful nothing language. He should have... You know what?
It's not even worth the time. This guy's a fucking no-name.
We could literally crunch the time together. What he should have tweeted as soon as the guy leaked the thing, he should have just tweeted that fucking chess checkers image right there and then said nothing else. And then that's it. Fuck it.
Yeah, something
just some ambiguous fucking meme and then just keep going.
Yeah.
Funniest response to pedophile allegations ever. The chess meme. It's fire.
No, it's... I don't know what he was thinking. Again, with the worst thing, the idea that you're a grown-up playing chess and the person across from you is a fucking child. This is what you want to be tweeting out with your comeback. And then
the thing is, in his mind, the thing he's communicating is I'm smarter than all of you. I'm playing chess while you're playing checkers. He's not thinking that. He in his mind.
Yeah, but you should keep that in mind, right?
You should, but this is DrDisrespect. He's not a rational.
It's just so dumb.
But he's already the person that at the peak of his Twitch popularity as a married man, messaged an underage girl inappropriately by his own admission. That's what he said.
So he's a three-time now.
He's already not a very rational person. He believes in rocks. He believes in rock pyramids.
Excuse
in
me.
His house.
What's wrong with rock pyramids?
They block the frequencies.
Sorry, my bad. I forgot you have shungite all over your home.
Thank you.
Along with the Soylent.
I do have a shungite, actually. A shungite pyramid.
Do you?
Yeah. Mr. Moon gave it to me.
I wonder if those things really took off as a meme afterwards. Obviously, there was a shungite seller out there that was just struggling along, and then one day the doc has made your product the
Where
source.
do you even buy shungite?
Probably at shungite.com.
Literally go online and it's probably, yeah.
How expensive is shungite? Let's see here. Russian shungite from Karelia. Certified online store. It's not even that expensive to get things made out of shungite.
Well,
you can get shungite drinking cups, shungite spheres, shungite
all of your
beads,
glassware
raw shungite.
and
Shungite. I need a shungite dildo. Can you?
Yeah, I'm sure we can get that done for you.
Okay, cool.
Me and August will get that whipped up.
Thank you.
I think so. Do you agree that the doc is probably going to be going full MAGA right now, moving forward?
No.
You don't think so?
Full MAGA? I don't know.
When I say that, what I said earlier.
Do I think he's going to be tweeting out like Trump 2024?
Yes. Do you think he'll do that, like red hat type wearing shit?
Maybe, I don't know. That would be like a very weird pivot, because the thing is, like, he has his opinions, but he's not like explicitly a political guy. The second you do that, you become like a political guy. But you can walk that line. You can walk up to it and espouse political opinions without being seen as a political guy, right? The second you endorse a candidate, then you're a politics guy, and then he knows all those politics people are going to be obsessed with him. I think he's probably smart enough to know that would not be a good move. But right now what he's doing is he's playing to his base. He's playing to the people who support him, which are people who don't like trans people, which are people who don't think that fucking 17-year-old is a big deal. People like, Sneako, basically.
Ooh, big drop on Sneako there.
I feel like
it's not really a drop. I think he would say accurately summed up his position.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's going to go full Trump. It's the only way. Like, he has two things going against him.
How is that the only way? He's already doing
because Dan saw him make one transphobic, friendly
Hold
thing
on.
or whatever.
Stop.
And he's
No. That's not the reason.
And he's like, no,
he's got two things against him, and you guys are only going on one. The first thing against him is the whole alleged pedo accusation shit. That's part. I'll take your fucking mic away from
me. Thing.
I'll take your mic away. Shut the fuck up.
It's my mic. I've got my thing here. Just kidding, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
The alleged pedo shit, and then jerking off.
No one cares about that. No one is talking about
cares
that.
That he was jerking off and having it. Okay.
Trannies are hot. Everybody loves them. I love them. Everybody jerks it to fucking dick girls.
The thing is, Dan,
it's 2024. Imagine taking your girlfriend's underwear off, and she's got a smaller dick than you have. Nobody likes that.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're just wrong. You're wrong.
I'm right. Everybody loves dick girls.
The Nick Merckx audience, where he's out there getting banned for calling people the T slur, is not going to be like.
You should be right, but nobody's talking about that.
Nick Merckx probably jerks it to the largest food of cock you can even fucking imagine.
Here we go. This is one more. Going to cross that guest off of.
Absolutely, he does. That guy has got his food of dick organized by folder and foreskin and fucking furry and everything. It would probably put Vosh's horse lolly collection to shame.
Now, why would you say something like that ever?
Why would you say it? You just keep slandering people.
Because anytime people get so obsessed with that, it's because they're always jerking it. Okay? Remember, every accusation is a masturbation. All right? You know that every time they're tweeting about that, it's probably because he's guilty about some fucking food point he just jerked it off to.
Well, I'm not sure what to say.
You may have noticed that Dan has been accusing DrDisrespect of a lot of heinous things lately.
You have been.
Yeah. What?
The doc.
Yes.
Dick girls and food porn. Furry porn. What if the girl that he was DMing, he says he was DMing her while she was role-playing as a dog. Now she's 17 in dog years. In dog years, that makes her like 119 years old. He's safe.
Wait, isn't Fuda... What the fuck is that, by the way? That's different than the...
It's when you have like
an animal... Don't pretend like you don't know.
I don't.
I think it's an animal with a dick vagina.
A dick vagina.
I don't think that's true. Hold on. I'm gonna
No,
look up what
Fuda
is
is big
porn.
dick with a vagina, I think, and doesn't Fuda have to be an animal? Maybe not.
So it's to be clear, it's not a transgender thing. It's a woman who has a penis, but it's not a woman who was a man.
Yeah,
I
you
just
would never
researched
say
So how is
Fuda.
that different than trans?
This is a great conversation to have publicly.
Yeah, there are a lot of people online that have.
Actually, you know what? I don't want to have this conversation.
Yeah,
actually,
because like they're femboys, for instance,
I'm
that
not-
take
I'm not
estrogen,
gonna- I'm not gonna
and they
ask
think
this
that they're
question.
still femboys, but
No,
they're not.
I'm
That's
not
like
gonna- I'm not asking
performance-enhancing drugs.
I'm not asking this
It's not
question.
right.
I'm not
okay?
participating
Yeah,
in
you
this
shouldn't. Good.
All right. So
They're very confused online out there.
okay.
Okay. Fuda equals futatsu equals two equals person with both sex organs.
Isn't that a hermaphrodite? Are we allowed to say that? Are you allowed to say
Correct.
that?
Allowed to say hermaphrodite?
Well, okay. In real life, it is impossible to have both sets of sex organs. A hermaphrodite,
Really?
I think, is like has some weird fucky shit going on where they're like intersex, so they kind of have like partially developed. But a Fuda will have a full-on voluptuous, big-lipped fucking pussy, and then above it like a good 9-inch throbbing dong. So it's not
right,
even like it's
bro.
not like hermaphrodite where they're like intersex. They're like both sexes times 1,000. They're better
You need
than
to
both.
stop gooning. You need to stop gooning, Destiny.
I was just
This is a
remembering now, I was
conversation
telling,
we're gonna have. No
telling
more.
one of my work acquaintances, like, oh yeah, I've been doing some streaming stuff with a friend of mine. You should check it out. And then now I'm realizing that wasn't like a very smart thing of me to do in the
Don't
first
worry,
place.
he is going to check it out.
No, I know. And he's going to see this and then not talk to me anymore. And that's fine.
Fudas come gallons.
All right. So the doc.
That's fire. That's true. I can
Okay.
attest to that.
The doc, Big D himself. So he's basically,
All in a big D now. Really stroking it.
yeah. Well, the biggest D. Boom.
That would be me. I'm literally Destiny. But go ahead.
What percent of his viewers, if he does come back to streaming, let's say, so it's not going to be, well, actually, let's take a little bets, some bets here. Any bettors? You a betting man? Little bets among friends? We can all trust each other for $50 a pop.
Yeah, we can.
I'm suggesting a 3-prong bet here, okay? Bet number 1, will he come back to YouTube or will he go to another site? That's bet number 1, equal odds, okay? Bet number 2, within 6 months, will he still be streaming, okay? And then bet number 3, during the 6 months, would a reasonable person assume that he has gone full MAGA?
YouTube, yes and no.
There's 3 things in there. So
That's why I answered with 3 different words.
you said YouTube.
Why would you say YouTube? Why would you say YouTube?
Because he's not going to. Doc's not going to stream on
can't make
Kick
money.
or.
He can't make any money on YouTube.
He has donos and shit.
He's demonetized.
You can't get donations somehow.
Like with Streamlabs, but you can't do super chats.
Oh, he doesn't have a website. I forgot that.
Yeah, not
Well,
everyone.
I mean, he has the money to make one, right? I guess that's a decent point. And also, I mean, YouTube takes like what 40, 50% of all
30%.
super chats. So he would just collect it all if he did it on his own platform, Streamlabs or something. Streamlabs would probably ban him, but he could just make his own, payment processing platform for that. I think it's not impossible to do.
You think he would get banned from PayPal? No, right?
I don't think he would get banned from PayPal. He would get banned from Streamlabs.
Yeah, I mean that's not big. Making your own.
I bet he.
Streamlabs.
I don't even want to say it because I feel bad saying it.
What?
I bet if people made a big deal about it, I bet he could.
If you're still on PayPal, he can survive on PayPal.
No, it's not even close.
All right,
Because anything even like tangentially related to like pornographic shit, people lose their fucking minds.
All right. Well, my bet is on this thing. I think he won't be on YouTube. I think or if he's on YouTube, it'll be for only 1 or 2 streams, and then he'll move. I think that he will not be streaming in 6 months. I think it'll be over because he's going to see the declining numbers. Like you said, the big thing before is like you can't handle that. And then I think he's going to try and go full MAGA as much as he can to try and swing the narrative coming up here. Now, I don't know if that's going to be like wearing a Trump hat while he streams or not, but it's certainly going to be like these fucking liberal pussies are out here trying to cancel me because I'm a real man and I call it how it is or whatever, and they're trying to make up shit. Like he'll definitely turn it political.
But he's already said stuff like that, right?
Yeah, the only way it'll be political will be like kind of when like they talk about the SJWs, like sensitive snowflakes
Yeah.
are trying to cancel me, but it's never going to be like this is why we have to vote for Trump.
I think he'll ramp it to that level.
You think he'll say Trump's name?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, so that we can adjust the third bet to be that, like, will Trump be bought up?
He won't.
Okay.
I think he will be streaming in 6 months. I think honestly, I think this is going to be a case where people ultimately turn around and don't care if they're actually a fan.
True.
So you're going to lose like the mainstream support of like, the Ludwigs of the world. Like obviously, yeah, that's going to be gone. But I don't think these people really watch him anyway. I think his viewers are going to keep watching him. They're not going to care.
I don't
He'll
know,
find some way
man.
to justify
I feel like
there's no proof or whatever. I think he'll be fine.
The problem is that if you're a viewer of someone, now you're going to feel like it's going to be very awkward for you as a viewer. It's like, oh, you're watching an alleged pedophile.
I think it's even more awesome. You're even more parasocial. Imagine if you're like a teenage viewer and now you're like, he could message me next.
Oh, Jesus fuck. Like, oh, okay. All right. Well, that's it. So, what did we say? $50 a pop on that. So, what was your takes on that?
Let's put it to 100. Let's put it to 100.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Don't be a brokey. $100.
Okay. $100.
I'll say
3-prong bet.
Let's do $100,000 on
Okay.
all.
Let's
$100. Okay, fine.
$100 each for the three things.
Jesus.
So one of us could potentially be out. So
$300.
He's
unless
gonna
we
be
all
on
agree on
YouTube.
one thing. So I think he will only be, if he's on YouTube, it'll only be for like 1 or 2 streams. Then I think he's on Kick or something else. So I'm not counting like if he streams once on YouTube. I don't give a shit about
He'll
that.
at least do it. What do we count? Dual stream? Because he'll dual stream on YouTube at least.
If he's dual streaming on YouTube, yes,
that like
counts
doesn't
for sure.
count.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because he's
Then
still
I
there.
don't dual
Oh my
streaming
God.
nulls that bet.
Unbelievable.
What? You're backing out now?
No,
Yep, he did.
that doesn't
He does
count.
not
That's
know
like where's his primary home? Where is he interacting with the chat? Like where all that shit. Like dual streaming. Like
But the primary viewership is going to be on the bigger platform, being YouTube.
I wonder if YouTube would actually let him stream there.
I think. Wait, actually, do you need to be partnered to stream on YouTube?
That's a good question. So YouTube already demonetized him. Will YouTube go farther if he starts trying to stream there?
Good question.
So
What do you think the odds
to
on that one
monetize
are?
your live stream, you need to be partnered.
Wait,
but you
why
can
the
still
fuck would
stream
you-
unpartnered?
Why would you demonetize someone for this? I feel like you would either ban them or do nothing.
I don't know.
Like, why would you say, like, listen, we think he might have tried to fuck a minor, so we're going to take his money away. But if he still wants to post videos, we're chill with that.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a little,
why?
It's a little strange.
Well, YouTube. Well, because YouTube gets to like look like they're doing something about it without permanently terminating the relationship, right? So we.
Oh, because YouTube would have so much to lose if they did that? Like,
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, they haven't seen the DMs, I assume.
Then
No
why
one
they
usually
demonetize
sees the DMs?
That is weird that they demonetized him, like knowing nothing.
The reason why is because of public pressure. They want to look like they're doing something. I
oh
think.
my God.
That's the worst. Like no evidence, no proof, no nothing. Just like, hey, just fuck your shit up.
But the thing is, like, if they delete his channel, they can never get the relationship back. But if they don't, then eventually he can regain monetization in 1, 2, 3 years, right? They've done this to people before.
This is bullshit.
Like, not people of the same caliber, same allegations. But like
They're trying to do him like they did MJ.
For years on YouTube, kept streaming, got it back recently.
I'll say one thing. I feel like, man, those logs, he must have thought they were imminent. But from who? Who would have like had them and be about to
Well, he
release them?
probably thought, the thing is, he probably thought it would never leak in the first place. So when he saw that it was leaking at all,
He thought it was
any
all
employee,
about to
and
come
most
down at
people
once.
He thought it was all about to come down for
Yeah.
sure.
It's hard to guess what he was thinking because even if we do give him that thought that he thought it was all going to come down, his response was still shitty.
The worst.
It didn't help.
Yeah. Man.
It was like, I read it as like his attempt to get ahead of it without acknowledging that he's a pedophile or some kind of groomer.
Except for the part where he puts in and then removes and then puts back
edited it
in
and
minor.
then put it back in. It was. Oh boy.
This guy was
Sorry,
flying
I
over
don't know what
international
that
time
was.
zone lines, okay, with the person he was sexting. Jesus.
He was saying like, is it going to get leaked? Is it not going to get leaked? What are they going to leak? That kind of thing. You know?
Yeah.
He's probably, I mean, it's clear he wasn't operating in the best headspace at all. You know, he was.
What do you think his wife is going through? He has kids, doesn't he? The doc?
I believe he does, yeah.
This is like a very awkward spot for his wife and kids to be put into, I imagine. Like, that's got to be like an incredibly stressful relationship that's going on there, regardless of if it happened or not. It's like, hey, I'm married. You know, aren't you married to this guy? It's awkward.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, what is the alternative? Like, she breaks up with him. I guess she can probably split assets. 'cause of
Probably.
what he
I mean,
did,
if
but
Melinda Gates can break up with Bill Gates, I mean, yeah, anything can happen. Yeah.
But if she enjoys the lifestyle she gets from being with him, and that outweighs
my God.
whatever she thinks he did, maybe she just wants to keep staying with him.
if Doc's wife divorced him immediately, she could show the past earnings that she'd been receiving as a result of Doc's high income during those years. And now that it's dropped off, she would still be able to have her alimony based on those years, even though now it's fall off a cliff.
Well, here's the real question. Do you think she knew? She must have, right?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the doc supposedly. Well, I mean,
she couldn't have accepted the explanation if she saw him going through court proceedings. Like, she couldn't have accepted the explanation. Like,
I don't think it went through court proceedings. I think it was all just letters back and forth to lawyers. I don't think there was a single case filed.
You think there's a reality where she had no knowledge of that?
I don't think she ever saw the chat logs. No.
I know she saw the chat logs, but she must have had some idea of what was going on.
Like if you're the doc, you can probably sell that away, being like, listen, some fucking annoying fan that I was nice enough to talk to is now trying to literally extort me out of money. And Twitch, this fucking SJW bullshit website, is literally trying to make it seem like I'm a fucking child predator. Like, you could sell that away.
Maybe that explanation would work, but she also knew that he cheated on her, so.
Well, there is that. I don't know.
At some point, I mean, it's either like extreme mental cope or she knows, in my opinion.
I mean, as I said, if you leave now, you get the alimony that she's used to. You wait too long, and then, you're going to have all these down months balance out with it.
Yeah, that would definitely be negotiated by a lawyer. Okay.
I don't think so.
Maybe. Maybe she thinks it'd be worse for the kids. Maybe she thinks that, like, if they were to break up or whatever, divorce, maybe she thinks that, once again, he still has potential to earn more money, so she would benefit more from that. Maybe somewhere in her, she genuinely is just like, she just really loves him despite what he did, which is fucked up. But, people will forgive a lot.
True.
Okay.
Oh my God, look at us.
Your wife forgave you.
Look at all those buttons.
Forgave. What did you do?
You.
Me? No, he's talking to you.
Oh, no, he's talking to you.
No, I was talking to you.
He was talking to you.
You're talking to me.
You have a wife right now.
That is true.
Exactly.
And what was
She's forgiven you.
What have I been forgiven for?
You tell me.
You know.
Well, I guess for...
Does she know? Does she
about
know?
The hat? She's aware.
Okay, we love you, Tom. Anything else? Wait, Tom, real quick. Do you think MrBeast is going down, or is this all just like a big road bump?
I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to respond, and he'll probably be fine. I cannot imagine this being the end. He's played it too smart and too safe.
Are you talking about the Ava stuff, or are you talking about the other stuff that's like people are trying to leak over the lottery shit?
That's on our list that you've looked at and stolen, by the way, Bobby.
I'm even talking about the other stuff. I think that, if he was doing illegal lotteries or something, he'll obviously have to apologize for that. But
MrBeast is a fraud.
I think he'll be okay. The thing is, he's too big. The brand is too big. We haven't heard anything about any brands that he works with dropping connections or anything. And even if we did hear about that, I mean, a lot of what he does is like, independent on YouTube. He has his own candy brand. I think the worst thing that could happen is maybe Amazon would drop him. But even with a lot of allegations right now of him like mishandling the Amazon thing, they haven't dropped him at all. I think they realize that they stand to benefit way more from keeping him around than they would from dropping him.
Okay.
They're not getting a ton of shit for it. Amazon's such a big company. I don't really think they have to worry about whatever's going on with MrBeast. I think he'll be just fine.
True.
Kris Tyson's definitely, it's over for Kris Tyson.
Who?
I think, no matter what, they could respond
Who
with.
are you talking about?
Kris?
Ava.
Sorry, Ava.
Ava
Kris Tyson. We're really doing the Ava thing.
That's her name.
Thomas.
Okay.
Not cool.
I've known Kris Tyson as Kris for 10 fucking years, okay? It's Kris to me.
We all make adjustments. Things change.
Yeah. Sometimes we gotta do what we have to survive, all right? If I called you the name that they called you in high school the entire time, we get banned for slurs, so.
You talking to me or him?
Him.
Oh. What were you called in high school?
We can't say it.
I wasn't called anything, but Jew isn't a slur, right? You can say Jew.
Why would Jew be a slur? Well, maybe the way you guys use it.
Yeah. Don't be, yeah, definitely the way he uses it.
Okay, are we done with this guy?
Yeah, fuck off, Tom.
Do you have anything else, Tom? Or are we good?
You talked about the Sneako thing?
Oh, God. Poor Charlie.
You got to get into it. You can't avoid it. It's big. It's huge.
Charlie, so Charlie had a debate. And
the
it didn't go too well.
How can I pull this up? You're going to have to be small, Tom, okay?
You don't have to pull anything up. We've got the guy. He does this.
Oh, you know it?
This is his job.
But isn't there clips?
He should know everything.
All right, I hope you have it all prepared for us, Tom. Go ahead. Make the show.
Okay. I don't even need clips. So essentially, Charlie was getting a lot of shit from Sneako in regards to the DrDisrespect / Ava Kris Tyson thing, because Charlie was saying, all these big YouTubers, Sneako was saying all these big YouTubers don't want to cover the Ava Kris Tyson thing because Ava is trans. Therefore, they want to cover it up, versus they'll talk about DrDisrespect because Doc is a white male. Sneako also believes that what Doc did is not that big of a deal and doesn't really give a shit, right? So there's that. Sneako also believes that the girl was 17, which we never got any confirmation for, but he keeps running with that. But
wait, essentially, which girl was 17? Wait, who are we talking about?
I'm talking about Doc. So
wait, how do we go from Doc to Sneako to what?
The reason these go back and forth is because Sneako was pushing the narrative prior to Charlie and other people releasing their videos that all these big YouTubers are covering up the Ava Kris Tyson allegations because Ava is trans.
Okay.
Versus Doc is a white male. So they were quick to jump on Doc.
Oh, the comparison. Oh yeah, that was so fucking stupid. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it is very stupid. And if you look at the timetables, they don't even.
Yeah.
There's complete consistency from even Ludwig on this issue, right?
Okay.
That accusation is made. Charlie ends up responding to that idea in his video about the Kris Tyson stuff. He spends the first 10 minutes, I'd say, talking about Ava Kris Tyson, and the next 10 minutes are talking about the accusation that he was covering it up and saying it was retarded. So Sneako, in my opinion, used this false allegation that he didn't even believe about Charlie covering it up to astroturf him to Charlie's level again, and then got Charlie to agree to a debate on the age of consent. And in this debate, despite the fact that...
Before we get into this debate, what are Charlie and Sneako friends?
No.
They seem like it.
I wouldn't say they're friends. They had a more friendly interaction, but they're definitely not friends.
Okay. Well, because it was very confusing to me that it feels like Sneako is an ultra controversial figure with a lot of ultra controversial takes. But then when the call started between Sneako and Charlie, they were just kind of like riffing, like they were kind of like friends. Like, oh, you had like such a scenic background in our last debate. And like, yeah, like I was really confused. I didn't know if I'd missed something between now and their last debate or something where they had like done more appearances or something. But yeah, okay.
I mean, Charlie seems to be somebody who doesn't take a lot of the internet stuff too seriously. So I think he was like, oh, whatever, we'll riff, it's whatever, maybe he'll come around. And throughout the conversation, he was like, talking about, Sneako, you hang out with all these hateful people. Eventually you'll realize how hateful they are and not want to talk to them anymore. And you can come talk to me at that point. But conversations around the topic of the age of consent, because, as you know, Sneako came on your stream. He's been talking about it a lot, how he thinks there should be no age of consent law. The government shouldn't be involved at all. So they had this conversation. And unfortunately for Charlie, as somebody who's an unexperienced debater, and also I think he hadn't grounded his axioms, as they would say, in this community. He had a very hard time justifying why it's bad to, fuck a minor, unfortunately. He was better at some points, worse at other points, but essentially the case that Sneako was able to make somewhat accurately, I think, based on the conversation, was that Charlie didn't derive his opinions from anything he'd really thought about. It was mostly like the world around him had come to a conclusion. He agreed with that, and that's why he went with that position.
I have a quick question, because I haven't followed this too much. I thought that Sneako was leaving the Islam arc behind in exchange for America First, like doing a full religion pivot. Is that not the case?
Is Islam not a religion?
I just said, is he leaving? It was my understanding that he was leaving Islam for like the, Christ is King Christianity stuff.
What?
I think it's going to be hard to get any consistency from him. He's been talking about Christianity as well recently, but also Islam. I mean,
is he trying to be both religions at once, or?
I don't really know what he believes in. On one hand, he'll talk about Islam a lot, and then he'll also talk about Christianity and the Bible sometimes. So it's hard for me to pin down. But I don't watch his content regularly, so I can't follow.
Steve, you probably know this. So how do Islamic people feel about Christ? Is Christ king under Islam?
Yeah.
Or no. Do you know or no?
I have no idea.
Okay, then why are you being such a retard?
Because it triggers the.
It does trigger me when I ask a question. Give a real answer. God, it's so stupid. It's like I'm talking with a 4-year-old.
How could that be a question though? They believe in a different prophet, no?
No, I don't know, because I'm saying
it's called Muhammad.
What I don't get is if Islam Sneako lost his shit when he went and he did like the negative Islam shit and he did the whole apology tour, right? You remember this, yes? Like there was 1 million Islamic people coming to basically kill Sneako, right? What I don't understand is how is he able to say like the Christ is king stuff and those people are still good with it? Do you know?
Before you act more retarded, everyone in chat is saying that Jesus is one of the prophets in the Muslim
Jesus is a prophet. He's probably literally just do you know where the Christ is king stuff? Do you know why that got popular?
No.
It's because it became an anti-Semitic dog whistle. So that's why Sneako was tweeting it to troll because he wanted to be an asshole. Somebody said something. I don't know where it started. Turkey might know this or not, but like something happened on the internet where somebody started saying to Jews, you go up to me like, Christ is king. And I guess it's to like say, F you for killing Jesus. And then all the conservatives started saying this to Jewish people to show how base they were. And then when you're like, isn't that anti-Semitic? Are you trying to be anti-Semitic? No, we're saying Christ is king. And it just turned into this retarded thing. And Sneako was bandwagoning during that. And he was like, Christ is king, because he just wanted to trigger Jewish people. Literally, that's it. He's retarded. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Well, based on that interpretation, back to the topic at hand. Essentially, this debate happened. Charlie didn't look very good. He had a hard time, engaging in that conversation. And he also gave a very controversial take. Now, he says he thought they were speaking in hyperbole. He thought that it was kind of an unrealistic question. He didn't really believe this.
And now I give a perspective on something that immediately gets misconstrued. And I do recognize a lot of it's my fault. I assumed that Sneako was talking in hyperbole about a 9-year-old getting their cut off, because I didn't have the assumption that anyone thought that is how transitioning works. There is, under no circumstances, any legality behind a kid saying, I want to change genders, and then immediately going in and getting their cut off. That doesn't happen. I thought he was just talking in hyperbole. Obviously, no one says that's good. That's not at all what I was saying. I thought he was talking about the overall point of a child transitioning, which is years long process, and you can't even get that surgery legally until you are 18. Like, I didn't think that was a literal statement he was making. I did not, and I guess I should have assumed that he was being literal, and that's on me. But I'm sure you can point to like fringe examples of like some evil doctors performing it on like kids or something. I'm sure that happens. There's corruption and everything. But I wasn't under the assumption that's what we were talking about. But yeah, there's no winning on anything. Sneako gets away with saying 12 to 15-year-olds can marry adults. I don't think his chat looks anything like the YouTube chat here. He literally, multiple times, reaffirms that he believes 12 to 15-year-olds can legally, morally, and should marry adults.
Later on, but essentially there's a clip of him that went around where he says that it's okay for 9-year-olds to get their snipped off by a doctor.
Do you believe that somebody can go through hormone therapy? Can they change their gender if they're a child?
I think that's totally fine as long as everyone is consenting, as you agree with.
Okay, so as long as everyone...
If your parents are okay with it and you are okay with it, I think that's totally a familial decision to make, yeah.
Okay, so a child can cut their penis off and take hormone blockers and change their biology forever, but they can't get married?
Well, that's a decision that now extends beyond the family, because now you're bringing in a different party. So if you have someone that's your age coming in saying, I want to marry that child, I don't think that can happen under any circumstance.
So, no. But it's still a personal decision. You're still deciding. Because there's take the other party out of the equation. It's a personal decision. If I'm 16 and I personally want to marry this girl, she's beautiful. She's 21 years old. Her family wants to do it. My family wants to do it. You're saying I can't do that. We're both consenting. I'm ready to go. I'm physically mature, but I'm not allowed to marry because Moy says that woman's a pedophile. But if then the next day I leave it, I'm depressed, I want to cut my off, I can go right into the clinic, snip it off, and start taking HRT like Kris Tyson. That's a society that makes sense to you?
It is. I believe everyone has I believe everyone has the right to do with their body what they want to do.
If they believe they're trans, if the parents consent. And Sneako essentially turned this around on him and was like, wait, so you don't believe a 15-year-old should be able to have sex with a 21-year-old if all the parents consent, but you do think a 9-year-old should be able to have their dick snipped off. And that looked very bad for Charlie, not because it made Sneako look good to anyone outside of his own audience, but more because, Charlie is usually a very middle of the road, quote unquote, sensible guy. A lot of people see him as, and for a lot of people to hear that, it was quite surprising. And so a lot of, commentary guys were shitting on him for it, essentially. Now, I'm very curious, Destiny, what is your take on that?
Well, I don't think Charlie is so much middle of the road, so much as it whatever like kind of the popular safe internet take is at the time. I think he usually stays in that lane. I'm not shitting on him or anything, but I think he generally is pretty safe with that. And I think being like the ultra super duper omega pro trans stuff is generally kind of like the in crowd right now. and you literally have no sane guidance on Twitch for what your political views should be, because the only person there is the brothel enjoying frat boy, used to do transphobic content, crazy tanky Houthi terrorist supporting Turkish guy Hassan Piker. So yeah, it's probably kind of confusing without having any good guidance on the platform for which direction.
I mean, being pro-trans is in the in crowd, but I would say that it's not in the in crowd among a lot of people to say that 9-year-olds should be able to transition.
The problem is that, like,
yeah, he might be afraid to even say that though.
The problem is that, like you were saying about the whole, right, most people just don't think about these things. Even trans, like the trans arguments, or like, having sex with minors, most people can't tell you why any of these things are good or bad. Even when I debated Sneako against XQC, I think I asked Sneako, do you know why it's bad to minor? And I think Sneako said, didn't he say because it's in the Quran or whatever? Like, he said something like that. And I'm like, wait, you have no idea? And when it comes to trans people too, like, nobody really knows, like, well, when should you support SRS, sex reassignment surgery, bottom surgery? When should you support hormones? When should you support whatever? No one has any ideas. And if you say anything against trans people, you're like transphobic. So now it's just like, okay, fine. If 9-year-olds want to do SRS, then you agree to it, which is fucking not only is that retarded, every trans person knows that's retarded. Nobody is championing children getting sex reassignment surgery. That's like a super, like, it wouldn't surprise me if there were like 8 in the United States that have ever had that before. That's like an insane position. And
it's definitely a very rare thing.
Yes, even amongst trans people, that's going to be an insane position. Like, nobody's going to be saying, like, yeah, children should be having sex reassignment surgery.
But regardless of that, when you saw that take come out with that clip, you can see why that looked pretty bad, right?
Yeah, because it sounds insane. Yeah, why would you? Well, even without the shit, it just, even on its own, it kind of looks insane. But yeah, the idea of, like, why can a 9-year-old consent to SRS but they couldn't consent to sex with an adult seems, yeah, especially keep in mind the way that people like Sneako phrase it is that these children are being taken advantage of anyway. So yeah,
right. And so that clip starts going around. Charlie gets a lot of shit for it. After the debate, I think during the debate, he had agreed to upload it to his YouTube channel. But after he saw those clips going around, he seemed very apprehensive. People on his stream chat were shitting on him for it, saying, how could you say that? How could you agree with that? And he essentially walked it back to say what he actually meant was that 9-year-olds can start to have a conversation maybe with therapists or something like that. But there's never a point where they'd actually be allowed to have their cut off or whatever, sex reassignment surgery until they're 18. So that's his real position, that, you can have conversations and maybe, some kind of hormone treatment can happen prior to 18. But he doesn't think that 9-year-olds should be able to have their off, essentially, is what he said. And that was a more defensible position from the public perspective. But by the time the clip was already out, I think it was kind of over for him for a certain amount of people. So that happened. And then he ended up quitting all of his podcast appearances. Now he's still making videos, but he ended up quitting the Red Thread, which is like a crime podcast he does. And he also quit the Official Podcast, which is a long-standing podcast he's done with his friends for, I want to say, like 7 years or something. It's been a very long time running. Now, people are also speculating part of the reason that the Official Podcast stuff is coming to an end is because of you, Destiny. Have you heard of this?
Okay, I would just like to say, okay,
what did you do?
Come at the king. You best not be a pedophile, okay? That's what I'm going to say.
Why are you doing this?
No, but this time I'm right?
Why are you doing this?
No, I'm actually right this time for once.
So you're wrong all the other times?
Yeah, you make it up like 90% of the time. Okay, but this time, so there's been a lot of people, okay, that have been coming at me.
Okay.
And as soon as they do it, you know what happens?
What?
Not only do I bullet time, Trinity appears right next to me. They go,
I'm sorry, who are you calling a pedophile this time?
The Kava guy, or Kaya?
You can't, why are you calling him a pedophile?
The guy that was, wait, actually, I don't know why. Is this because of me? Wait, what are we talking about right now? Wait, hold on, wait.
Hey, Dan,
let me frame it.
I'm talking about the takes related to the Trump assassination.
Wait, the takes related to what?
The Trump assassination.
Wait, yeah.
I'm rubbing off on you. You have no idea what's going on.
No. Hold on. Okay, wait. Now I don't know if we're in the same world. So I made takes relating to the Trump assassination thing, right?
You did?
Yes. Some people remember those takes. At least one person doesn't. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry. Okay. So I
don't want to be here anymore.
I made takes relating to that. And then what was his name? Kava Juice or whatever? What the fuck is his name? Kaya. Okay. Kaya, this guy on Charlie's podcast, decides to go in on me. Okay. Apparently this dude's my biggest fan. Okay. And he starts naming like every bad thing he can think about me because he apparently watched every piece of content I've done for the past 5 years. And then remember, every accusation is a confession. Video footage comes up. Now, I don't know if Tom thinks this is relevant or not, but video footage comes up, at least on my subreddit, showing that Kaya. Okay. Kyla, okay. Kaya. No, I'm just kidding. Video footage comes up that Kaya is on this show with Charlie, I think a few years ago, defending some guy doing satire by taking upskirt panty shots of 8-year-olds.
That's not good.
Did you not see this, Tom?
No.
I saw that.
Wait, why did he cancel it? Or wait, why do you think I'm involved in this then?
Because when the Trump stuff happened, people pulled old clips of Kaya essentially being a hypocrite for his take on you.
Oh, that happened too,
related
yeah.
to the Trump stuff. And then I think people on his subreddit were calling him like retarded, shithead, stuff like that. Even some of their own fans were mad. They were like, there were a bunch of posts like, go back to Destiny's subreddit on that Reddit, the official subreddit or whatever. I thought it was related to that. What is this pedophile thing?
I thought that, okay, so I'm, okay, usually I'm not correct because I'm just memeing. But
I see this clip. What is this?
Do you want to go and pull up the actual, when he's talking about it on the show?
I'm not going to search for talking about 8-year-old panty upshots. Wait, somebody in chat will link. Go ahead.
No. Why have to be the one that's clicking random links?
It's all on the same computer. Okay, also, real quick. I just got the cutest idea ever, okay?
Okay.
We need to have another monitor here.
For a combo counter.
No. So that when the laptop is hooked up, when we need to watch a clip, we could move Tom on the monitor here and it'll look like he's sitting here. Aww. I can even put like a mic in front of him. It'd be so cute. But okay. Wait, Tom, those clips were resurfacing on the subreddit, and I think, but people have like known about them, and I don't know how big of a deal that was, but I only look at like stuff that's kind of like.
I think it became a bigger deal because of the hypocrisy.
It might have been, but that might be true. That was a deal, but oh my God, there was this whole conversation about him. Oh yeah, this got big on LSF. Almost 1,000 comments. You haven't seen this?
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna send you the link, and we can watch together, Thomas.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This is a rough one.
Okay.
This is a rough one, okay? I think this is what got everything fucked.
All right, pause it right at the start. Let me know when you're ready, Tom.
All right, I've got it paused.
All right. Pause. Okay. Pressing play in 3, 2, play.
It's just shitty satire. There's two types.
The action was still pedophilic, though.
Well, yeah, that's the joke.
There's better ways to
He's making himself look. Do you guys not know how satire works? Yes,
we do. Yeah, that's not how satire works.
Yeah, but like
it's a crime.
I can't.
It's a satirical crime.
Like if I like film myself punching my mom in the face, I'm like, Mom, it was a joke. It's like I still punched her in the face.
Satire. Though. Didn't you hear my funny voice I put on as I punched you in the face, Mom?
Mom, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Okay, yeah, you can't really conflate words with punching someone in the face at this point.
But asking an 8-year-old girl for panty shots is okay. Punching your mom is over the line, but the other one is.
Well, actions.
Is that how desperate you are?
It's the message. Like I didn't see the video. I'm assuming he went up to a girl like, "I'm gonna film up your skirt," and it's an underage girl. If she's.
All right, that's it. That's the end of the clip. How do you feel about that, Tom, now that you've...
Just to catch you up, you can probably go to my subreddit and the full, 4-minute thing is there. But basically, there was some YouTuber, and he was trying to do a satirical thing or something, and the satire was walking up to real 8-year-old girls and asking them if he could take upskirt panty shots of them. And everybody on the podcast was like, well, this is just kind of like sexually harassing minors. And Kaya?
You're with us now.
I just saw that clip. Is this clip like egregiously out of context or something?
No,
like
that's what I thought. That's why I'm saying you could go up, find the whole 4.5 minute thing. Somebody linked it in my chat, but it's 4 minutes. But no, it's not. It's as bad as it sounds. I'm like, no way are you defending this? I must misunderstand. He's like, no. He's like, that was bad satire, but he was just doing satire. But it was bad satire. But yeah, but it was just satire. That's okay because it's satire. It's actually unbelievable.
So he's okay. To be clear, the context that you're saying, and I'm gonna look at this clip later to make sure. The context you're saying is that they were discussing a quote unquote bit where a comedian satire guy
was going
up to 8-year-olds asking to film up their skirt.
Excuse me, sir.
Defending that.
Shut the fuck up, Tom. Hold on.
Just play it. We're gonna play it. We're gonna listen to it. Fuck it. I don't care. Now I'm gonna make you listen to it.
Okay, where do I get this from? Is this in chat?
Yeah, DGG chat.
Your community is fucking insane. How did they find this?
I don't. Wait, did my community find that? Wait, did you guys? Were you the ones that found this?
I've never seen it before this moment.
Oh, fucking based, guys.
I'm looking for the link. This one?
And I like Kaya. I think I like Kaya.
Kaya.
All right, it's 4 minutes.
Oh, you like the... Oh, okay, wait, link him this.
Yes, sir. Control C.
Careful, Tom. You're about to get shad based.
Thomas.
The fuck out of here.
Control V.
9 years old.
Enter. We're going back. Tell me when you're ready to press play, Tom.
Full screen this.
I'm ready.
3, 2, play.
I don't know if that would work because then it would look like I'm just trying to kick the ass of someone who's like trying to do something good by like exposing the system for sexualizing children.
That's literally what all the YouTubers are doing right now, though. That's why I can't pick a goddamn side in this. All I keep hearing for the past 2 days, because everybody has to send me these links, is, well, you know, he's the real file. Turns out he's the real creep. And the only link that they send to me as evidence of this is a satire video. It's him doing satirical bit on his YouTube channel. Like, oh, you know, he walks up to this little schoolgirl and asks her if he can film her upskirt or something. And it's satire.
Whoa, what? Even for satire, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
No,
that's the Mr. Mitten.
Have you ever watched Saturday Night Live? This is what satire
but
is.
Classic,
You don't
guys, the
mean
classic
it.
Saturday Night Live bit where they walk up and they film young schoolgirls' skirts.
Yeah, wait, did he go up
Classic
to a real
Saturday
schoolgirl?
Night Live skits where somebody acts as though they were somebody they are not.
Was the schoolgirl in on it? Was she like,
Bro, what the f am I listening to?
Was he like, I'm only joking, milady, while he films up her
Jackson,
skirt?
the whole channel is satire. The whole channel is him basically almost
this
verbatim
wasn't satire.
quoting the Elliot Rodger manifesto about how he's a sexless incel and how he hates women, and doing it in a goofy voice. Like, I had to turn to the dark side, and now I hate women. And this is used as, oh, he means this. By
Yeah, but did he go up? What I'm asking is, did he go up to a real life 8-year-old girl and ask to film up her skirt, even if he's putting on a funny voice while he does it? I think that's weird. Or was there a real girl involved? That's what I want to know.
Funny.
It was just a prank.
Yeah, I assume he didn't hire the girl, but
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's not satire.
well,
That's fucking weird.
legit
It's very
sexual
weird,
harassment.
dude.
Jesus.
It's just straight up sexual harassment.
no, it's a bad. It's just a shitty way to do satire.
When he
You
makes
don't
his
rope-
bad, shitty satire by roping in an 8-year-old girl, that it becomes
That's not in on it.
overline to
Yeah.
me.
That's
not like
guys, I was a
rehearsed.
pedophile, but it was a joke.
Unironically.
It's the same old, like, I was only pretending to be a f***ing idiot.
What am I
Joke's on you
listening
guys,
to?
but
Yep.
I really did do this thing.
No, because it wasn't really gonna fuck.
Where
with
did you
kids
find
or
this? Is this
something.
AI?
It's just shitty satire. There's two types.
The
that you
action
can
was
do
still
that, where-
pedophilic though.
Well, yeah, that's the joke.
That's the joke.
Stop! Don't say
He
that!
doesn't know how satire works. Yes, he acted
yeah,
as
that's
if
not
he's
how
an
satire
incel
works.
loser.
Yeah, but
It's a crime.
I
It's
can't.
a
I can't
satirical
go up-
crime.
Like,
Yeah, he has
like,
to be joking. There's
what if
no
I
way.
like
Do
film
you not know how
myself punching my
satire
mom in the
works?
face? I'm like, Mom, it was a joke. It's like, I still
Oh, we already
punched
heard
her in the
the rest of
face.
satire.
Anyway,
That's kind of wild. Hearing that part makes it way worse, actually. I didn't listen to that part before.
Yeah, it's bad.
Tom, do you know what this guy did to come at Destiny, since Destiny is not answering?
It was the Trump shit.
What did he say?
He said it's insane for Destiny to mock a
Oh, and he did the
firefighter
resized
family man
holes
who was
thing,
trying
right?
He was trying to save his kids. Well, yeah, then he talked about the cuck thing after that, but that's kind of an add-on. The initial thing was
So this
what
guy
the
thinks
fuck did I
it's
just
funny
listen to?
for...
Is this real? I don't feel.
No,
I don't
it seems
feel
like it's real.
Is this
But you know
real?
what you can do? This is
What
like
are you doing to me right now?
This is like this is a Tom hack. You already know this one, but a Tom hack. So allegedly, this would certainly, if this was confirmed to be true, allegedly, and yeah, this guy's seemed to be pretty into some pedo shit.
oh, and also, not only did he do the firefighter thing, right? So he did the standard divorce comment. Some people can't help themselves when they're making the divorce joke, so they have to also be like insanely creepy, sexist, weird as well. He said he made a comment about while Melina's like off now getting her holes resized, which is
Okay.
an unhinged comment.
That is not even close to what I just watched. What the f did you just show me?
That's a clip from a podcast I did a long time ago, I guess, or a few years ago.
I can tell, but like
You don't
I was
get to
listening
come
this
back from
podcast
that.
back around that time, and I don't remember this clip. What YouTuber is he talking about? What YouTuber did that?
People like it in chat, but it's on YouTube. Go.
Oh, Matt Watson.
Operation Red
I remember
Herring.
this guy.
All right,
Oh my God.
What?
This is f***ing gross.
Okay.
Oh, I just had like a huge parent instinct kicked on. That's a fucking little girl, and he's about to scream at her out of the fucking car. I would actually kill this guy if I saw this.
This is not about to happen.
Wait, that's what it looks like is about to happen.
Oh no, I hope this is not the fucking case. I'm gonna press play, but this is okay. And there's ads on this too. You know there's ads on this, all right?
Probably seen this clip where Matt allegedly harasses a girl on the sidewalk.
Are you interested in shooting an adult video?
Most YouTubers utilize this clip to reach the conclusion.
Keemstar, he's everywhere. Okay, but that's not the original. Where do we go for the original?
I don't know if the original's online anymore.
So who was doing that? Who was that guy?
He's defending that guy. That guy is Matt Watson. He's a
I'm getting triggered.
Prolific YouTube guy who back in the day tried to essentially get a bunch of advertisers to pull out of YouTube because he found a bunch of pedophilic comments on YouTube videos. So people went through his stuff and found that video to basically say like, well, you're a weirdo too, right? That's essentially what that means. That's a great video by Emp Lemon. I didn't realize that's what Kaya was talking about, defending. What the fuck?
Is there a whole video in here that we can expect out of you, Thomas, on this? Does this bump something in the Tom Dark workflow itinerary? Is something getting pushed down in the priority list?
Yeah, we're pushed up. Whatever. Yeah, this is fuck. I don't even know.
Oh, you see that? You see the movement on his hands there? That is
There is no echo. They're literally trolling me. The movement on whose hands?
They're saying that I'm echoing now.
Ban him. My name is Will.
Hey, I know that you guys are only able to watch 1 hour, but in the third hour of this podcast, Destiny and Dan actually get on the table and do a naked oiled up twerk off. If you want to see that, check out patreon.com/anything else, and all that content will be all yours to see.
Based.
That was, you know what? That's gonna Kino. Perfect.
Good.
There's multiple
Ban
of them.
all of them. What else do you have for us,
That
Tom?
clip was. What do you know about this?
What the fuck is that?
It's Skibidi Toilet.
I don't know.
I don't think that these guys would risk the ban.
Wait, I got one more thing. Wait, I got one more topic. Wait.
How do you fuck up the audio this much? You don't even change anything.
Because we didn't listen, because I had to reroute every single microphone
What are you yelling at
program
me
to do
for?
the audio switcher thing, and when we didn't actually stream, so there's no way for me to hear what they hear on stream.
How was it fine and then it's not fine? Fine.
We don't know if it was ever fine. Did we ever listen to it on stream last night after we changed everything?
It was fine.
You don't know that.
I feel it in my bones. Dan, Tiny's audio is the one who that's fucked. Tiny's audio.
Okay, I've got something important for you guys to pull up.
Okay, you're gonna have to hold on a second because
let him pull it up. Fuck him.
Well, he can't pull up anything. He is.
All right, Dan, just pull this up real quick before he gets back. Pull it up.
Okay, hold on. You want me to pull up this video?
Yeah, pull that up for chat. They need to see that. This is the new allegation.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago. Where do you come from? What year to go? What do you come from? Bacalado.
But I've been forgotten, Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? But I've been forgotten, Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you
That's cool, right? Do you like it?
Tom, I would tell you, you too, I'm afraid to say, are too old for this. Is the problem that I would.
What do you mean? This is cool, dude.
Yeah, but you know, you're like the grandpa making the YouTube videos about this. I want you to know that you're not allowed to know about these memes.
You're fucking 50 years old.
Yeah, you're 40 years old.
You're broke.
Yeah, also
you're gay. I won the arm wrestle. Gadagadi.
Gado?
Gadagadi.
That was like a really big song, I think.
Gadagadi gadag.
It was called like Redneck something. The fuck was the name of that shit?
Oh, I've been married a long time ago.
Where'd they come from? Where did they go? Where'd they come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Gadagadi. So you like it? You say you're too old, but look at you smiling.
Song.
Look at that! Look at that little smile on your face. You love it. You love it.
Wait a minute, do you have vampire teeth? Let me see that.
I just have teeth, dude. I don't know.
No, you have fucking cat teeth. You're a cat. What the fuck?
I'm not a cat, okay?
You
Don't
are a
listen to
cat.
your fetish for
Put
fucking
your
cats.
fucking teeth out right now. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. This motherfucker's a goddamn cat. He hung up. That's a cat. Dude, I feel like the fucking crazy chick from the airplane. That's me right now. You guys don't know, but back there, that person is not Tom. That's a fucking cat. This one.
Say whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker
is a cat. Point proven and done. In the end, Tom left because I was exposing him as being a cat-tillion person.
Good.
Okay, so goodbye, Keemstar. Goodbye, DrDisrespect. Not the best intro. I still don't know what you were thinking, Doc. What would you have done if you were coming back? It would not have been this, obviously. If someone did a funny one. We did a funny one. Our intro screen was funny. It was with
Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Have you ever played that game?
Yeah, that's a good game.
It's not. It's dog shit.
No, it's a good game.
It's dog shit.
It's a fun
You've
game.
never played it.
I have.
You lied. You've
go
seen
like
the
this,
commercial.
and you try and get all the marbles.
It's dog shit.
Well, you just weren't good enough. You're not fast enough.
You just sit there and you smash it.
Well, you know what? Because you have tiny hands, so you're not able to go as fast as I am.
Wouldn't tiny hands make you go faster?
No, they make you go slower. You need meat on your paws. And then you do the two-hand technique. You go... You're probably over there like that, and I was dominating you. I was getting all those marbles. They were all in my hippo, and he was super hungry. And your hippo was on a diet, okay? Your hippo was on the Ozempic diet and had no hope of competing with my gluttonous fucking Baron Harkonnen diet hippo.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, you're out of fucking control right now.
No,
okay?
you're out of control. I'm fine.
Look at how much you've moved since the start of the show. You're barely even in the fucking shot anymore.
I like moving around, okay? I'm
Thank
not
you.
going to apologize for it.
Jesus Christ.
It is what it is. Doc was referencing this with his, do I trust this? This is a white name.
Wait, let me go to Dan.
Let me give it a little click.
The Iranians are great.
Okay. Why would
Checker's child. It conforms to Dan's theory.
All right, I'm pressing play. It's about to be an asshole.
Negotiators. The Persians are great negotiators. And we have people that are babies. It's like a chess player, grandmaster, playing against a checkers child. No, that's what it is.
Still
We
doesn't
give
sound
them,
good.
Think of it.
No.
A nuclear scientist, and they won't give us our hostages back. It's so insane. The Iranians are great.
God, it's just, what a fucking, the Doc is just not smart, I think.
I think he has a big problem handling PR around his minor sexting scandal. True.
He needs to, I was going to say he needs to hand over complete control over his PR, Twitter, Facebook, everything to someone else. But the thing is, I don't even think it matters because he's still going to be like a fucking moron when he goes and does his own stream. Like, you can't PR that. Like, he's just going to fuck it up. Like, someone's going to say something in chat. He's going to get one guide, and that's going to be the end of his shit.
Fuck.
What?
Well, final clip from chat. Rowlin. Click it.
Rowlin.
Rallen. If that's not it, then permaban that guy.
Isn't it?
No, it isn't. Have you ever watched Saturday Night Live? This is what
No,
satire
but
is.
Classic,
You guys
YouTube,
do
nice
this.
thing down. Here's the clip from the actual channel.
Yeah, that is Penguin Zero channel. There it is. 117.
Oh, well, okay. Well, that's okay. I don't care. All right.
Okay.
I thought it was something different.
I did.
I thought it was a different clip. Okay. Well, now what?
Well, let me pull up my.
The real question is, why didn't Doc just say someone else was on his account?
I think the Doc is just not. I think it's a funny character that he didn't expect to get so big, and there's just not much behind it. Is he? Let me ask you this: is he good at video games?
He's. I want to say it would be like me in StarCraft.
In what, like FPS games?
That would be like my guess.
But he's
maybe.
old as fuck. He's got to have slow ass reactions.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
I mean, I know that you can get really far in games by having good game sense.
No. You don't understand my frustration, okay? You don't understand my frustration. And everybody in chat that's saying it's not a good comparison, you have no idea, okay? Here's the issue, all right? Wait, IP ban Silkworm, real quick. Perma. Thank you.
I have to do this?
Back in the day, okay? Back in the day, there was StarCraft,
yeah,
okay? And there were FPS games, all right? And then in StarCraft, if you were an RTS player, the only place you could go next would be like MOBAs. So you could play like Han, or you could play Dota, or you could play League, right?
Sure.
And all of these games are like ultra competitive ladder games, all right? Now, if you played FPS and you had an FPS background, well, aren't you the luckiest motherfucker in the world? They just so happened to make a game that's the equivalent to the end of that, Big Brother movie, where they beat the shit out of all the fifth graders, where Will Ferrell and his brother beat up all the... Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
No.
Was it called Big Brother? Was it called Brothers, maybe?
I thought you were talking about the one where they're all on an island and they kill each other.
Oh, Step Brothers.
That's definitely not what we're talking about.
Step Brothers. But basically, FPS players got gifted the best game format that you could ever fucking imagine. And that's where you get to play against 100 other people of all levels of skill. So now you've got all these people that dominate the fuck out of battle royales who are like, at best, like ladder heroes. I don't believe that the doc was ever competitive in anything like CS. Maybe he did okay. Did he ever have any like competitive wins in Modern Warfare 2? Or
doesn't he say he's like some back-to-back?
Yeah, but it's part of the meme. Back-to-back NBA double champion.
Was he actually a back-to-back?
He might have been back-to-back in like NBA 2K or something. I don't think it was an FPS.
And like maybe some regional competition as well?
Something like that,
like
yeah.
in Oklahoma?
Something,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But there was never, but so many FPS players who were like good at the game. Like I was good at StarCraft.
Sure.
But they like, now they're dropped into a game. Like if you put me in a game with like 100 random StarCraft 2 players, I'm going to be like top 2 every time.
Yeah.
Maybe top 1 every time. And then you got people, so you got people that were decent at FPS and now Battle Royales come out. And so now like most of their engagements on the map are with people that suck shit at the game. You can watch them play.
I thought they introduced some sort of skill matching in that game now.
Barely. Every time they try to put skill matching in this shit, every single Call of Duty player cries like a baby bitch because they can't handle like being on stream and playing against people that might actually be able to shoot back at them.
Really?
Yeah.
How far? We haven't played in so long. We played Warzone, and then after Warzone, we were still inside of Verdansk, I believe. And then it was like something with a nuke, and then it went to like the 40s or some shit like that. Yeah, I think you didn't play that one. They took it back to like World War II. Yeah, they did. And then I think there's been others after that as well.
No one knows what you're talking about right now. You're talking about Battlefield, old man.
No, I'm talking about Warzone.
No.
They changed Warzone.
You can't change Warzone.
They literally changed Warzone and
It's
made
impossible.
it World War II.
How? They got rid of every single gun. They gave you a whole new map and they...
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, they did.
Really?
Yeah,
did that ever happen, guys? Can somebody say that?
I was there. I don't need them to tell me if it happens. Yeah, it did, and it fucking sucked. It was boring. Caldera? Yeah, maybe that was what it was called. I don't know. It was garbage.
Oh, you're talking about the COD campaign.
No, I'm not talking about the campaign. I'm talking about fucking Warzone. Why you do this? I was still there playing the fucking game, bro. Or trying to. In between rust wipes with my fucking retarded crew of morons, and we're out there trying to play this fucking shit game to make it
losing his fucking mind.
As unenjoyable as possible. Also, well, they do this shit where it's like, to have fun in the game, it's like, hey guys, this week the Mac 10 is good, so you need to go spend 30 hours grinding to get these 6 attachments because it'll fucking insta kill you. And then COD's like, oh, we fixed that. And it's like, okay, what's the next OP broken meta weapon that I have to go spend 10 hours grinding to fucking...
You've spent way more than 30 hours on your Mac, haven't you?
On my Mac? What are you talking about?
You said Mac 10.
That is probably... I was gonna say do a 1 out of 10 on a scale of how bad of a joke that is, but I want to go higher. Out of 100, with 100 being a perfect, like, bear in a bar joke delivered flawlessly, and a 1 being you just like f***ing an animal on the table right here. It's like a 7 of how bad of a joke that is.
When you say animal, you mean a leopard, right?
Why do you keep wanting to...
You're the one that brought it up as the most
I said it would be
breed.
a good
You
pet.
said it was the best one to...
You understand the difference between wanting a good pet. Do you want to fuck honey?
No, that's fucking disgusting.
Why? You said they were a great cat. Your favorite
Honey's
cat.
not a fucking leopard.
So you want to fuck leopards, but not house cats.
I don't know any leopards though, Dan.
But if you knew a leopard, you might want to fuck one.
Maybe, but it's kind of hard to conceptualize. It's kind of like watching stepbrother, stepsister porn. You don't actually have a stepbrother, stepsister when you're jerking off to it. If I had a leopard, maybe I'd feel differently about it. Take the L, Dan.
No, I'm not taking the L. The L, it needs to be so far in your camp right now. It is not good.
You know what?
What?
I will take the L.
You should.
L for leopard.
There you go. Take your L. It's so fucking stupid. All right. The Sneako shit, I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, he should. Why would Charlie do that? Moistcritikal. Why? That is there's nothing to gain there. And only things to lose, correct?
As we've seen, yeah. Rough week for him. He's taking a break from the internet.
Really? He's gone.
Well, hold on. He's still posting videos on his main channel, but he's stepped back from all of his podcasts right now.
Really? So he's out. Okay.
Well, for now. He'll come back. Just needs a breather.
Oh, we have a round 2. Okay. MrBeast shit. We haven't really given a real take, but I feel like we can kind of at least give our stuff. So the fraud shit, I feel like it's only a big deal because he is MrBeast, right? Like, if anyone else, that's like, whatever. Not a big deal. You can apologize your way out of that and move forward. Is MrBeast he lives and breathes on these sponsorships that he does, right? Without them, I don't know if the YouTube channel supports all the crazy shit he does.
Okay.
The question is, does he lose sponsorships over this?
Well, according to our drama correspondent, Turkey Tom, no sponsors pulled out yet, so. The thing is that MrBeast has such a massive fucking audience, it's hard to know how much like these drama videos have like actually made their way through any significantly larger community. Like if you were to, let's say you were to go to, like open that video. I bet, hold on.
Which video?
The one about
the fraud blog?
I work for MrBeast and he's a fraud. I bet that video has less than 5 million views.
Do you think attention is...
Okay, 7 million views.
That's a good amount, but in the end...
Compared to MrBeast though.
It's nothing compared to him. But I guess we're looking on the left here. All this shit also.
Meh.
Yeah.
Now click a MrBeast video.
Okay. Here's the real litmus test. When I type in MrBeast, what's the...
Ooh.
Oh, not good.
Wait, but that might be algorithm poison. Bring it up in incognito.
I just type in... Oh, okay, sure. New incognito window. YouTube.com. MrBeast. This is not good.
That's okay.
That's not okay. Number 1 result, fakes everything. Number 2, Kris Tyson. Number 3, fraud. Number 5, response. Number 7, controversy video.
Okay, there's no Among Us in there.
I would say this is 70% bad.
He's working on it.
Yeah, he better
in 1 week it'll all be gone.
He better work quick. I just saw Mr. Mooten here for some reason. I don't know why.
What?
Just for a second.
Are you face blind?
For a second. By the way, you can't tell me. Okay.
I'm so fucking mad.
Because there's a face blind thing. This one was 100% the case. The firefighter from the Trump thing looks exactly like the bad guy from The Mummy. The first The Mummy. This guy.
Are you still in incognito?
Yeah. This guy. I have to find... Okay. That looks like that firefighter dude. I don't remember the name of the firefighter dude. What was it?
His name was Corey.
Stop. You're going to get me dragged into this. Corey what?
I don't fucking know his last fucking name. Jesus Christ.
Corey Fireman. Compitore. Compitore. Yeah, that's not face blind. That's like very close, very similar. Who are you typing to?
I'm seeing I think there's someone else who looks like.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's pretty good match. Anyways. Okay, out of this, MrBeast, he's a fraud. We watched this. This was such a not good video.
Yeah, it was a bad video.
Obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law. Remember Wizza, a sweepstakes company that got exposed as a total scam and shut down? Even Omaze, the charity sweepstakes company, got...
Okay.
Is it?
I think so. What do you, how long is it going to take all this shit to go away with MrBeast?
I give it exactly 7 days.
Is that the memory of the internet? 7 days?
About, yeah.
Before he can just like go back to posting?
I feel like it took us like about 1.5 weeks to forget about Trump's assassination.
I would say like...
Attempt.
What, me. Dude, you're making me misremember. No, not even misremember, just not remember. I almost had it. You know what? I'm going to wait and think. I don't care.
What are you thinking about?
I'm trying to remember a moment where someone, Linus Tech Tips, he was someone that probably could have kept going, but I think he fucked it up with the way he did the shit. He had a lot of stuff happen all at once. The Gamers Nexus review saying that they were like shit at reviews. And then they had the rogue employee like doing the expose on them or something along those lines, right?
Over the sexual harassment stuff?
Yeah, but then they, we investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing. But I feel like they did a really bad job at handling that whole thing. And their channel views got destroyed.
And remember, there was the graphics card, right? Or didn't they get like a rig or something they didn't send back and the people got really ass mad?
Yes, it was like a custom water block or something.
Something like that,
And the guy was like, can I have this back? And they're just like, no, we're going to keep it. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, all right, interesting.
Do you think that in 1 month, they'll be going full MAGA?
Who?
Linus Tech.
What is wrong with you? Okay, sorry. They auctioned it off. Oh yeah, they sold it.
Yeah, I did. I did indeed.
What the? Okay. Yeah. I don't know what Linus is up to. That's some wild shit. Their channel definitely got molested though, as far as in the view count. Like I think even
really
now,
bring up the Social Blade. Let's find out. They took like a full week off, didn't they, when they were doing the investigation?
It wasn't
stuff?
just that. Now people just like. It feels weird. Actually, that's a good litmus test, I think. Like, obviously, I'm older, I think, than the average DrDisrespect viewer, obviously. But it feels weird clicking into a Linus Tech Tips video now.
That's just you.
No, it's not just me.
I think all this happened and you got
Like,
really triggered that they shit on your HDR YouTube idea and you're just like...
No, it's nothing to do with that. When it comes on now, it feels a little bit strange because I'm like... it probably feels exactly how a DrDisrespect viewer feels when Doc comes live. And he's like, it feels strange for me to watch this because everyone has told me that these guys are not good.
I thought the only one that came live was DSP.
That's a funny one. And he's not the only one.
That's right, because, yeah, the guy, Ricada.
Yeah.
Rip.
Also, wait, is he dead? Or no, is he in jail now?
No, he's on the journey of life, and he's taking a very wacky journey right now.
Yeah, I saw that. That is an interesting one. DSP will fucking outlive us all. He is truly the cockroach of internet streamers. There will be every streamer in 2080 will be banned. There'll be no one left. Okay, and DSP is going to be streaming on like caffeine.tv, which is still running on some fucking server hosted like on a Linode that someone's been paying for and forgot about off of some weird acquisition. And
so he can make money to pay for that condo that he never wanted to get rid of.
The only one left.
Yep.
When all else have failed will be.
Let's see it. Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
How do I go to a...
Just scroll down.
Scroll down.
There you go. When did the drama happen?
I think it must have been last year.
Was it in October? Because if so, that's kind of... that's the viewer drop.
LTT, Gamers, Nexus, Scandal. That was... 7 months ago? No. Yes. No. August? No. August 2023 which is, yeah, right around here. Yeah, their views have basically, they've literally gone in half. They've lost 50 million views a month.
They were like 80 million before. They've dropped 30 million.
What do you think the average here would be for all of this? So we have 120, we have 95, 88, 93, 90.
I'd say 90 million tops.
91, 120.
Okay, well those are extra good months.
88, 115.
Yeah, extra good months.
112, 100. I mean, they were in the 90s, and now the last 3 months they were 59, 55, 55. That is not good. That's half. I wonder if they're going to have to fire people, or do you think they're making enough money that they could keep everything going? Probably, right? Their revenue per employee has to be really high.
They would have a retarded profit margin if they could lose half their revenue and not fire anybody.
Not necessarily.
I think yes, necessarily.
No.
Because if you're making that much money and you've got that much profit, you should be expanding into something. You should be investing more, hiring more people.
Well, actually, I know this, right? Because I was going to advertise on LTT, and I got to see like how much everything cost, and it wasn't that much. Certainly not what you thought it would be. It
wasn't advertising on Cutie Cinderella Streamer Awards, that's for sure.
It was affordable to advertise on LTT, probably even especially now, because there's, so much fallback on the shit. Anyways, holy fucking Christ, why do we have 4,000 messages? I can't read all of these.
On what?
On Patreon.
Well, I don't know. Why the fuck would you have 4,000 messages on Patreon?
There are people messaging us, are the members. Well, Mark is red. Okay. One moment here. Okay, filters. And we are going to here, apply. All right. We have some very, very special members to thank tonight.
Cool.
Do you know who they are?
Are these the people that are tier 3 subscribers on the Anything Else Patreon?
They are. So the first one we have, we're going to Dash Action. That's the first one. Thank you, Dash Action. Lawson Harrison, Mash Stars, Rayek L. Casanero, Sophia Sille, Honestly Reckless, Mikey P, and Alexander C. You guys have made a significant difference. Not like those poor people who are on tier 2 or tier 1. By the way, something that we did, if you're just a lowly tier 1 Patreon subscriber, even though we do appreciate you, we did upload kind of a bonus mini episode last night.
Although now maybe the audio was fucked in the whole thing because
no, it was fine.
How do you know?
I took a look.
Yeah, you listened to all of it? How was the audio fucked on this today, but it wasn't fucked last night?
Well, probably because you have something to do with it.
Oh, really?
You're just not that good with computers anymore.
Yeah?
I don't blame you. I'm not either. There's stuff we're just old. Like you're finding out about HDR today.
Ask me anything about the studio, from the lights to the cameras to the microphones to the computer. I will tell you everything there is to know.
Really?
About anything related to the job of setting this place up. Yeah, go.
What's the maximum color space of your input card, capture card that you have?
The maximum color space?
Yes.
Is not relevant.
How many bits of color space?
Probably 10.
Wrong. It's 14.
14. Who cares?
Of these cameras that you have right here, what is the maximum quality that they can output over HDMI?
1080p.
That's the resolution. There's more data, I believe, than resolution, correct?
What do you mean by quality?
Are you going to continue to ask me questions when I've asked you a direct question? You can answer a lot of statistics about video formats that come out. For instance, some of these things you could say is megabits per second. You could say the total bits of the data that are coming out of the camera, meaning the color space that it has. You could say what type of codecs it can do. All these things would be acceptable answers. What you've said so far is 1080p 60. Do you want to add more?
I think they output, I think it's a constant bit rate, 1080p with the ProRes codec, I think, right now is what I've got these set to.
Wrong.
What?
The ProRes has nothing to do. Those recordings that you have right there, those are only set for when you're recording locally.
Okay, what is output on HDMI?
You want me to tell you? I thought you knew everything about this studio.
The only thing you're quoting right now is all the esoteric color spacing shit you look at for
but you
HDR.
Knew everything.
Because we don't have HDR set up in here. I don't need to know anything about HDR. That's why I said anything relevant to the setup of the studio.
Fine.
Yeah.
What is the minimum and maximum frequency response of these microphones?
It's probably 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz would be my guess.
Oh, we're guessing.
That's like, I'm pretty sure that's a standard microphone audio response range. Probably 20 to 20. What is it?
I don't fucking know.
Somebody look it up for SM7B.
What else?
I don't even know if that's standard, actually. I wasn't talking to you. Don't worry, guys. Anything else? Wait, did you even read all the names?
Yeah, that's it. We don't have that many tier 3s. That's why they're extra important to me, and I love all of them specifically. So be on your best behavior, guys. I don't want you guys going out there doing any fucking wild shit, okay?
What do you mean wild? What kind of wild shit?
I don't know. Just blend into the background.
Oh, it's 50 to 20,000, not 20.
Okay.
Only 50?
You're wrong again.
What about when my voice dips into those dulce? What's the name of that? What's the word I'm looking for?
You're asking me about things that you learn in music school.
No. There's like a name. Like, is it sultry? Low tones? Like something is like sultry, nice and low. You would know anything about this because you're squeakish.
I'm squeakish.
Yeah.
I'm the man, okay?
Dulcet tones. That might be what I'm looking for.
Okay.
No more tier 3s?
No, but I'm trying to think if there's more things I want to ask you about the setup here that you can get wrong. What is the processor that you have in the streaming computer?
It's like, isn't it like a 10900K?
No.
10700K?
No.
It's one of those two.
It's a 10770.
10770.
What's the...
Is that even a real processor?
Yes. I don't know. I was just making it up. You're so stupid. He's going to check right now. God, I'm such a troll. TF, troll face.
You're so fucking retarded.
I know. The best part is knowing that I'm retarded because then I can play into it. It doesn't matter. It's all good. All right. I think that's probably it.
We need an outro song. Why doesn't he make one of those?
Why? Our intro is so good. It can be the outro.
No, you can't use the outro and the intro is the same thing.
No? Says who?
I'm going to add so many annoying fucking soundboard things to this. I'm going to drop pipes on you like every 5 seconds.
I don't have to hear it.
You will, because it's going to be playing out of the speaker.
If I hear it, you hear it too. You've gone ahead and you've piped yourself.
Like a Fuda could.
Great. And with that...
Anything else, Dan?
No, there's nothing else, Steven. Thank you. There is nothing else. I'm not going to even ask you if there's anything else because that's the end. Let's go ahead and, Hey, speaking of which, did you know that there's like almost another hour of this podcast that you're not going to see on this YouTube video? If you want to get the full thing, you have to be a Patreon subscriber, which you can do at patreon.com/anything else. You also have very cool things that you get in there, like being able to be on the live show viewer call-ins, suggesting the topics, and like behind the scenes footage. There's some really good stuff there. So yeah, check it out. Some more Patreon exclusive footage, and here is my neighbor's cat ready to get into a fight to the death with Lycan's dog. He's a big pussy though. He's just smelling.
You chill.